Yeah, yeah.
Did you like it?
Get like what?
This shit.
Oh yeah, it was pretty good.
I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's good shit.
You know what I noticed about you? You know what I noticed about you? You know what I noticed about you? Though? I think that he read a book
What you
or like
mean?
he listened to some type of motivational podcast because the way he's living is slightly different. It's slightly different, right? Like I don't know
What
what
you mean?
I don't know what millionaire advice that he got because we was at my crib in this little smoke dungeon that we tend to smoke in. And it was a little messy in there.
Dungeon is the perfect word. I'm gonna let you continue.
Yeah, it's a dungeon.
Dungeon is the perfect word because it's fucking disgusting.
It's filthy.
In certain areas,
It's
in
filthy.
the areas that it shouldn't be disgusting.
It's filthy.
Like it's a seat. Why is it an ashtray?
It's filthy. It's my responsibility to clean it, even though it wasn't me who necessarily did all that damage.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But this nigga, years, right? He would never complain about nothing. He don't complain about shit. Justin, he's a poor nigga. He just accepts poverty.
I vote, yeah. So I complained that, okay, look.
So he comes in there
Okay.
one day, he's like, nigga, like you realize your habitat is your psyche. Like it's a direct reflection of your emotional state. He was like, how are you thinking if you living like this? And I was like,
did God say that?
and I was
or
like,
did I say that?
God damn, nigga.
I was about to say we sound alike.
Coming in here
I'm trying to give this
scolding and
nigga.
shit.
I'm trying to give this nigga some biblical advice, and he's rejecting me.
Because that's not him. He's new. He's new. He's a new guy now.
What you mean?
Even the whole shit, like this nigga walking around with a sack full of weed, right?
What you?
This nigga walking around with a sack full of weed,
No,
right?
I'm not.
So
No,
back in the
I'm
day,
not.
when we would talk and we would politic, he used to be like, yeah, man, one day when I'm really in position, I got money and shit, like I'm not gonna pass no more joints. Like I'm he was like, listen. He was like,
It's a real
I'm gonna have
shit.
so much weed that I'm just going, hey nigga, roll your own shit. That's what he said, right?
And what
That's what
happened?
he, so he got some millionaire advice that was like, bro, you gotta live the life that you want to be in right now. You gotta like
That type of
act
shit.
like you there already.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this nigga walking around, he was like, hey nigga, you want to roll a joint? He was like, roll your own one. I'm not passing. I was like, no nigga, who is this?
Hey,
New
but
nigga,
you
who is
see-
this?
but
But
you
then,
see-
but then you know what's crazy?
Okay.
Is that it's not really him yet. Because he passed the joint to Cherry. I saw it happen. He was like, hey Cherry, I see you over there. You want to get high here.
Because it was just like kind of
Yeah, yeah,
obvious. She
yeah,
was just sitting
yeah,
there. I was
yeah.
like, here, Cherry, you know.
So that's
do
why
your
y'all
thing.
had- that's why y'all had-
She was inching closer to you.
Yeah, she was like, I was like, okay, I feel the vibe, hit the shit.
Yeah.
But you see what happens
Millionaire
when
advice.
you try. But you want to know what I learned about Tony? It's my turn.
Nah,
you want to know what I learned about this nigga?
I do.
This nigga.
Yeah, figure
This
it out.
nigga.
Make it up.
I got it. You gonna interrupt me, or are you gonna help me more by interrupting me?
I'm just as curious as Lord.
This nigga, right? He has a hard time being vulnerable, right? He has a hard time just, accepting like good shit. You know what I mean? It was a lot of good shit. Hey, I don't have to pass it to you because it's like, why? Like, it's gonna be like, I'm not gonna have nothing to smoke. So you can roll your own. You know what I mean? That's some good shit, but you rejected it.
What
Right?
did I reject?
I got this necklace, this nice necklace.
Your
You
medallion.
rejected it.
I didn't
I
reject
just
that.
came in last week with my wonderful trench coat. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Cletus. I saw your comment. You was like, that coat looks wonderful, young man.
Yeah,
I like that
Yeah,
shit.
from an old
I
nigga.
like that.
Yeah, you old nigga fly.
Shout out to Cletus. Everybody rejected my coat. You too. You too.
Everybody probably rejected
if
it
you want to
because
say,
sold it
if
to
you gonna
everybody.
point everybody
just
out.
for the coat. Just for the coat. But that was you too. Accountability. I know a little.
I didn't reject your code. I gave it pointers, and I gave it like it was good outside of what you was making like the main thing about it. That's all.
And then like he tried it on. The coat is an extra large. It was damn near fucking blanket on. I don't know why he's like.
Yo, that coat hugged him like Joe Budden did.
Yeah.
Completely suffocated him.
Yeah. He rejected the coat. It reminded him of his father's jacket or something.
What does that have to do with me being vulnerable? If anything, you might be a narcissist.
No.
Yeah. Think about this, right? Your premise was Tone Groove is vulnerable. And all he brought up was all the times that I might have hurt his feelings when he was vulnerable. He over here showing his jacket to everybody. That's a vulnerable position to be in. Like, hey guys, I just purchased this thing.
Well, wait,
I
wait,
like
wait.
it.
Before you
I
keep-
want my friends to love it.
Let him keep talking.
I want my friends to love it. So let me expose myself a little bit for some validation. You notice he showed the jacket to everybody that arrived in the studio. He lucky. AJ's sister was lucky that she wasn't here because she probably would have had to try it on too.
She probably.
But I was gonna ask, what do you mean by his tone is vulnerable? Like, give me more.
He says I'm not vulnerable.
He can't.
Not vulnerable.
That's what I said. He can't. It's like you try to do good for him, and it's like he can't accept.
He doesn't stand. You know? He doesn't stand in vulnerability. So he'll take it there, but he'll move himself away from it.
You know what I mean?
That's not true.
You know what I mean? Like,
there's a case to be made. I'm the most vulnerable on this podcast.
Like, put it like this: if I'm helping him, if he hanging off the side of a cliff, and I help him up, he's gonna complain like, "Nigga, why your hands so buttery, nigga?" It's like, "Nigga, I just helped you up off a cliff."
That sounds like Justin.
You know what I mean?
Lauren, just think about what he just said. He just described himself. That's him. He doesn't even give you the credit you deserve for being a good boxer. Even though you done touched his chin a couple times.
The reason that's me, Lauren, because that was my humor. That was my humor. But that's something he's projecting. You get what I mean?
His humor is a projection.
I do see that a little bit.
Lauren,
I'm projecting.
People know know more about my mishaps than they do him. He's a super nigga. We make fun of him for that reason. He doesn't. The whole to break down the joke of the super nigga, right? Justin is a character that isn't capable of seeing his flaws. He thinks that's not true. That he's flawless, and you know that.
There's truth to both sides of this. So you bring up vulnerable things more often, more frequent, and you may start the vulnerable conversation,
which makes me more vulnerable.
Not exactly, because you don't stand on your vulnerability for a while. You flip it into a real joke context quickly before accepting the vulnerable nature of what you're talking about.
That's what I do with my vulnerability. I make fun of it.
Really quickly before you even
just said.
Yes,
but I make a joke.
But you're not. You don't
slip on bananas so the audience can laugh.
No,
but that's not real vulnerability.
That's not real vulnerability.
So what I'll say,
telling the truth.
So what I say is, he'll actually be vulnerable. You make a joke about his vulnerability, and he'll be like, well, yeah, I mean, this nigga, that's how I really feel. So he'll stand in his vulnerability for a minute.
For a second.
You standing there longer.
Because the jokes will come.
Yeah.
That's
but you don't stand in there long enough.
Because he hasn't emotionally processed what's happening.
But what I mean is,
Lord, listen.
My God.
The things that have happened to me, I'm able to make jokes about because emotionally I've handled it. Yeah. What we see with him is him coming to conclusions and realizations live. He still don't even realize that he got diddled.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. The reason I knew it was coming is because I knew everybody knew it was coming. You knew it was coming.
He still don't know.
You knew it was coming.
You don't know.
You was like, it's brewing. I was like, how is he gonna say it? I don't know how his high mind is gonna work his way around it.
It's obvious.
But I'm glad your neurons connected.
I'm glad your neurons connected. Yeah, nigga.
It wasn't missed.
You were diddled.
Nigga, what are you talking about?
And you still don't realize it. You the last person that knew.
Shout out to Orange Juice and PlayStation.
And shout out to that Mexican girl.
The only reason I say you're not as vulnerable as you think you are, Tone, is because you quickly push situations off yourself without being. You allow yourself to be the butt of the joke when it's your joke.
Example.
Just now. So as you become the joke,
analyze it.
As you become the joke, you move away from the joke very fast if it's not in the context of what you're laughing at.
Bullshit.
So then you see what I'm saying?
You're doing it now.
Bullshit. But what
you won't accept it and sit down and think about it for a second. But you're quick with the pivot and the flip.
Okay,
and let's push it off of me.
But
you're very good at pushing it off. Which is good in the context of what we doing.
You're right. But you're right. And that makes me more vulnerable than him. Because listen, what he does in those situations. What he does in the situation
Tell me what I do.
Is that he tries to say what we think what he thinks we're gonna say, so we can dead it right there, so it never happens.
No.
I allow it to happen.
You see,
and then I use my wit, my charisma, and I go somewhere else with it. He tries to step on it before it happens, and you know that.
No,
you know that.
No,
there's truth to that.
This is why if y'all watch,
both of y'all just did the same thing.
Y'all watched
because even though you're truthful in what you're saying, you also just did the same thing I was talking about.
If y'all watched the snippet, if y'all follow us, LOI the show IG, y'all know how bad Tony's acting is. Y'all can obviously tell this nigga is making a character of himself, doing exactly what you were saying. Like he's making a joke, he's trying to big it up so he can pivot onto something else.
You don't even know who you are.
How?
The change that we've seen from you in the last 6 months.
You mean
Philosophically inconsistent. So as you
Philosophically.
find yourself,
okay?
you shouldn't judge other people.
So
that's all I'm
philosophically-
saying. He
so-
coming at my character.
But you see-
he making fun of your silver do-rag.
But you see,
And he don't even know who he is. He don't even know where the copper on his necklace came from. He's not in tune with shit.
he's not. You see what he's saying? You see what he's alluding to, Lauren. Look at me. You see what he's alluding to.
Yeah.
You see what he has to do. But that's fine. We got to let him do that. But I just wanted you to know.
Don't take the
that-
high road, nigga.
I just wanted you to know that I said he has a hard time being vulnerable. It was nothing but yelling, but the last 3 minutes.
I'm not being vulnerable.
You know
There's
what I'm
nothing to be
saying?
vulnerable about.
That's what I mean. He has a hard. I said that's what I mean.
Listen.
You
I
get
can
what-
talk in a
you get what
quieter, in a quieter tone.
get what I'm saying?
To make it feel like I'm not in a rageful
It's not about the
state.
tone.
I can
It's
do that
about
as
the
well,
energy.
Justin.
But we can hear the vibration and the frustration.
You a cold caller.
in your voice.
You a cold
what
caller.
you talking
nigga.
about?
Gross.
I'm a cold caller.
Using your tactics.
I wish you had something that pertained to your fucking weak ass job here.
Yeah. Think faster.
God
It's
damn.
nothing but lights around this
Because I was
motherfucker.
forgetting about what you do, nigga. Nobody knows what you does. You just keep saying you make
Nobody knows what
signs,
you does.
but it's very ambiguous.
Because the signs are different every time.
That's why you don't even know what you. That's
It's new signs. It's custom signs. It's a B2B business.
it's
we
a
do
B2B business.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
are you actually building the sign, or you said just a circuit?
I'm constructing. I'm doing everything.
So what do you
I
mean?
do everything except cutting out the wood. That's
So-
a different
so-
department.
Yeah.
But they send over the acrylic wood to us. You know, we lay down the LEDs, we solder the circuits, we do the tubing, we put the plugs in, and we call it a day.
So you can make
At least
an
4 of
LED.
those.
You can make an LED light from scratch.
I could if
An
I had the
sign from
tools. Yeah,
scratch?
if I had the tools for sure.
The tools being what?
I need first I need the wood cut out of whatever you want said on that shit.
Okay.
I need tubing and LEDs.
Shit. So you can
And
make
like,
us a
the
sign.
shit to solder. Yeah.
So make us a sign, nigga.
All right, give me the equipment. I got you. I do B2B. Trying to Menace Material. It's a business.
I about to say you can fucking make a sign and shit.
Yeah, nah. Real shit.
I was
You ready
about
to get
say.
into the show, though? I forgot that this was all pre-show.
Well, you can if you want. You could just cut it around the 16-minute mark whenever I put the my good weed down. But yeah.
Yeah, as long as we got that last shit in there, where we discover who you are. I'll try to help you find it.
Nigga, we gonna help you be more vulnerable. I guess we both have problems. But one of our problems is actually real.
All right.
Yeah.
You just called yourself delusion?
No, I'm talking about you.
You sure?
Yeah. You ready? That coffee not even hot no more. You played yourself.
perfect
You was
temperature.
talking shit the whole
Your
time.
coffee was never hot.
Because it's cold.
Yeah, exactly.
3, 2, 1.
America, welcome.
Yeah.
You know, it's two of your two of your most wanted here again.
Yeah,
Once
yeah.
again. I am Tone Groove.
J Nobles, white man behind the boards.
This is LOI the show.
We are in the building. Shout out to lovely ladies. Shout out to Legion and Leisure. Shout out all the people watching it live. Like if you haven't already. I know you haven't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't keep track of our likes, but I'm just gonna say our last video was a little light, so y'all need to do better for us.
You just
And
gonna
maybe we
say
need to do
that?
better. Yeah, I'm gonna just say that.
I never really pay attention to the lights either. But
Yeah.
I just trust in the Legion, the lovely ladies at LOI
Yeah.
to do what they do. Because they do it every time.
Please do what you
Oh,
do.
shit.
And
There's a
we
special guest in this
started
motherfucker.
at the perfect
Oh, God.
time.
It's a legend in this bitch.
Hold up.
How
hold up.
is he?
Hold up. Come on.
Oh,
I'm about to say. Sit down.
What it do, pimp? Looks like you got you some paraphernalia on you, nigga. Oh, Jesus.
That's clutch.
Man, I've been immaculate, man. How are you?
Man, I'm good.
I'm about to say,
man.
talking to that microphone right
Oh,
there.
okay, yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah,
Yo,
you can
I definitely wanted to drop by for sure, just to like let y'all know I really appreciate y'all, like for real.
Oh,
Too.
man.
Like when I tell you, I was super inspired just seeing how confident you guys are as far as like podcasting as that goes, and then I was kind of just thinking to myself, like, because I've been looking at the interview nonstop. I was like,
Yeah.
man, you know what? I didn't give like the real of like how I came about and everything. So I definitely like want you guys to like know that I appreciate y'all, but at the same time, like, yo, like me as a person, I'm humbled and I just want to see y'all win. And I really I love what y'all are doing, bro. It's super inspiring.
Yo,
man. Like seriously,
I really appreciate that.
seriously, I'm
Jesus
so like
Christ.
I am so like these are like just like tokens of just like what you guys have been doing.
Oh my God.
And I got something for you too, bro. Next time, yes sir. But like I said, man, I was looking at it and I was kind of like disappointed in myself because I want kids to know that I'm on a journey, man. Like I'm really on a journey of like trying to empower, trying to really like help as many kids as I can, really just like trying to share my story because, bro, I've always been the underdog. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
So like trying to be able to create this world for the kids who have never had the chance to speak out, never like always felt like they were judged, looked upon, all that stuff, man. I'm really speaking for them, but like, bro, I'm on a mission, man. I just want to help kids as much as I can. So when I see y'all, man, I just see like kids that can look up to y'all and like, man, like, oh, I want to start a podcast. They're so confident, like all that type of stuff, bro. I've always like, I'm fond of seeing people who are like good at what they do. So I mean, I could go on a tangent, but I just want to let y'all know, man. Like I love it, and for me, I'm like, dang, man, did I do myself justice? I hope I didn't paint a picture for you guys, somebody who's just like just winging it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, I really got a plan, but like just associating with people who are doing so many great things in this world, man. That's why I wanted to bring these.
Oh my God.
I wanted to bring this
we
up.
appreciate
I would love for y'all
Chris.
to open them just
Yo.
to
Oh my
see
God.
it. Yeah, bro.
But
Yeah.
before we do that, I would like to say with your performance, I think you're hard on yourself as most creatives and artists are.
for sure.
You look back at the work and you're like, oh damn, I fucked up on the little
Yeah,
on the
I was about to
brushstroke
say,
right
and
there.
apologies if we didn't go deeper at any
Bro,
point that you needed
so
us to.
that's where I was like, yo, because I really like from the childhood all the way. I'm like, yo, maybe somewhere in the future I gotta do a part 2 because like I'm like, I didn't even talk about like the stuff that I was as a kid, bro. Like being a cartoon head, being a freaking movie head, like being all these type of things. Like, bro, I was a kid bleaching my clothes and wearing them to the school the next day as it like sewing them. My mom used to sew, so I used to watch her, all that type of stuff, bro. And then just like the mayor stuff, like really talking about my 3-point plan of how I'm able to create a unified society for the city, all that type of stuff, bro. I just like, I feel like a part 2 would happen.
Bro, if you're gonna be here during Dreamville week, it's gonna be a lot going on. So,
Say
but
less.
we can definitely make that work.
We could do a
politics,
trilogy that weekend, nigga.
bro. Yes.
Nigga, literally.
Yes. So
And then Lord can finally get his gift.
yeah, for sure, man.
I'm looking out for you, nigga. I love you.
Like I said, man, I'm just fond of you guys' chemistry. You guys keep up the great work, man, for real, because we need more people like you guys just doing it and believing in yourself, because that's really what I'm doing too. Like, I'm not using my degree at all. Like, I'm just winging it in the sense of believing in myself, bro.
Yeah.
And just taking it day by day. So yeah, man, that's all I really want. I really wanted y'all guys to have these, but to know like, man, I'm really, really fond of y'all guys, man, because like I said, I don't see that much in Raleigh as far as just really believing in yourself, man. So yeah.
Man, we appreciate that, man. That was a wonderful
Hey,
message.
man. Blessings,
Holy
man.
fuck,
Blessings,
this
man.
is the closest I've got to go on Oprah,
Yeah,
nigga.
man, for sure, bro.
This might be my first present this year, nigga.
Oh man, yo, and there's many more to come, man. As far as just like, yo, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, and the blessings gonna keep happening for y'all, man. Seriously, I see the vision. Real talk, I see it, dog. Love, you already know, man.
Love.
Yes, sir, man.
Oh my God.
Bro.
Hey, yo.
Lord, can we pause the pod real quick?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God.
Let's come back in.
Yo, that was. I appreciate that.
Get-
For real, man, for real.
Yo, and literally, if you here during Dreamville week, like I'm gonna make sure I have to be off a couple days of that week regardless. And it's gonna be hot, so we can make a lot of shit work. For sure.
Let me know, man. I plan to be politicking, running around and stuff. I'll be honored to do something with you guys around that time.
Hell yeah.
Bro, that's gonna
A lot of shit going on,
appreciate
man.
that
Sure,
shit, bro.
Oh
I'm about
man,
to say,
love, for real, love.
I'm about to say we gonna open this shit like in 5 minutes. Nigga.
Y'all take your time. Yeah. I read the message and everything, but like I said, keep up the great work. Real talk.
Appreciate you, Phil.
And brother, you said you mentioned 4 times. I got
Yeah.
something for you, brother.
Oh, tenfold.
Next time we link.
Tenfold.
All right.
Tenfold.
Love y'all, man. Y'all boys be
Let's
blessed,
do
man.
this. Be safe, man.
Yeah. God damn.
Huh? That's how you just say this life, man.
Yeah.
My brother.
He walked into the door. It's like, is my phone?
Said, whoa, wait a minute.
Nigga, it's my phone, nigga.
Holy shit.
Hey, Lauren, just let us know whenever you're ready.
It's still running.
It's
I
still
never
running.
stopped-
You just
yeah,
going
I
to like cut it out or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna just put something in a timestamp.
Appreciate that. Oh, my God. Wow.
Yeah, nah, this is...
Talk about vulnerability.
Yeah. No choice. We back?
Yeah, we
All right,
back.
so y'all just saw what just happened. It was completely unexpected. I had no idea that this was planned. You knew he was coming.
I knew he was coming, but I thought it was gonna be earlier. I didn't, and
Like, you didn't know nothing. There was nothing planned.
yeah, I didn't
Shout
know.
out to the good brother Jay Ward. You know him from last week's episode. That was phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's a good brother doing his thing out there. And
He's a creative in Raleigh. Yeah, make sure you check out our last episode.
and he also watched a lot of Oprah going up. So we're going to open these gifts live.
Exactly. What did we
Okay,
get?
all right. So I'm assuming we got the same message.
Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Let me read mine first. I think we got different ones. OD to Raleigh. Man, this shit hard.
Old.
Oh, my
That's how you know he's a junkie.
No, nigga.
You get what I'm saying?
Hey, junkie, nigga. Junkie. Oh, okay.
OD and then
Okay.
Riley. He saw what he wanted to see.
To Raleigh. Nigga, fuck y'all. Nigga. All right. Appreciate you guys for having me on the show. It was inspiring to see how good and skilled y'all are with podcasting. Keep it up because kids need to see that. Raleigh forever. Ode to Raleigh.
Mine says, ode to Raleigh. Much love, homie. This represents the work you're doing in Raleigh. You are important to our city and the future of the youth here. Let's change the world together. Hashtag Raleigh forever. At ode to Raleigh on Instagram, I believe. All right.
Oh, my God.
What are you holding?
You got this too?
Yep.
An Ode to Raleigh by Jay Ward. Oh, my God.
What is an ode to Raleigh? The way we view the city of Raleigh has always been a prominent story to tell the world who we are and what we represent as a culture of passionate locals. There's no other city like ours. O2R is about you. It's us together building this city.
Or remember those summer nights in Raleigh when life was simple?
Mm-hmm.
You would link up with your crew at the time to go out and end up grabbing a tray from Cookout. What was the tray you ordered? O2R is about you. It's us together building this city.
Well, to answer that question, I'm a chicken cheese quesadilla with double Cajun fries kind of guy.
Yeah, used to be a Cajun chicken.
Cajun chicken?
Yeah, it used to be a Cajun chicken tray.
Cajun chicken tray?
I switched it up to the big double burger.
That's standard.
Big double burger, just
double burger.
cheese. Ketchup.
Way to go.
Pickles. And sometimes bacon.
I think we have to,
Yeah, we got, as you can see on the screen, sorry for the audio listeners, we got a box and it's full of lovely merch.
We got trinkets. And shout out to this hat. If y'all see this is a hat he dropped. I guess he had more, you know what I mean, in the back cave, you know what I mean? He
Somewhere
had to go.
in the trunk.
And yeah, man, oh my God, this is crazy. Oh, wow.
Put it on. How's it feel?
Yo, Lauren.
Yo.
How does it feel to rep your hood?
I look real Raleigh right now.
Facts.
You know, you look Raleigh as shit.
I feel Raleigh.
I'm gonna
feel
look.
it.
I'm gonna look even more Raleigh. Sorry about that noise. I don't know what that is. Can they hear that? I think it's every.
My bad.
You on that cord? That's what it is. Your arm. Static shock. You increasing the humidity in the room. Like, yeah. Get that shit situated. But yeah, this is a lovely Raleigh tee, and you can't feel this high quality material, but this is everything we described in the t-shirt.
Yeah, nah, this is really.
This is actually immaculate.
Check the collar. How thick is the collar? That's important.
Quarter inch and thick.
Okay.
Very adaptable.
Okay.
Durable.
Okay.
Thick tag on it.
All weathers.
All weathers.
All weather.
And this
Okay.
print that you see is raised.
Yeah.
This is raised print.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Wow.
know, but
So
it costs a little bit more.
So this is definitely some nice cotton.
But so you want to see this one?
For sure.
Whoa.
Very nice.
That was a crazy throw.
That was well done.
Yeah, nah. I feel fly as shit holding this.
That was well
Y'all
done.
see this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hard.
This is what Raleigh's about.
The material that the text is in is nice.
If
You
we're
know
gonna
what I'm
put the city on the map, you gotta put it on your braids first.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta put it on your chest, nigga.
Literally.
Fuck is you talking about?
But
Yeah.
shout out Jay Ward. This is lovely merch. I can't wait to wear all of this
Yeah,
shit.
the tag is fire too.
Oh my God.
The tag,
yeah.
the tag is fire.
The tag.
Heavy duty, right?
Yeah, the
tag.
tag is fire.
Quarter-inch collar.
By the collar.
Fuck
Tag's
with
fire.
him. Y'all know what the website is.
Oh my God. Please go, man. Check out our last episode. Check out 𝚑𝙾𝚃, man. This is unbelievable. Yeah, nah.
Man,
Wonderful,
you got some
wonderful.
free shit. How's it feel?
Man, like I said, this is my first present this year. This is like for sure.
You probably haven't done anything to earn a present before this.
Nah, that's not true.
You sure?
I'm a great dude. I'm a great guy.
You try your best.
We all try, man.
That's what the joke was, nigga. Where's my phone though? I happened to lose that in the process of all this lovely gift giving and shit.
I was about to say, but
Flo, appreciate you pimping.
while you're finding that, again, thank you for watching this. Shout out to Jay Ward. Like the video. But yeah, you know, we back. It's been a beautiful week. It's been a long week. You know what I mean? Hopefully y'all having a good, you know what I mean, Wednesday, you know what I mean? Hopefully we about to make it better. But
let's get into some things.
I was about to say, let's.
Last time I watched some Corn, right? I was watching that shit and I was like, all right, let me see what's going on. Let me see what I'm getting into.
Yeah.
And then the bitch just started screaming. And I was like, bro, this is off-putting.
And it
just didn't, it was killing it. I put that shit on mute.
She
Took
just
out my
started
headphone.
screaming.
It wasn't real screaming, but it was
you
just,
watch like white girls and
She
like
wasn't white.
that's
light skin.
look at me when you said she wasn't white.
She wasn't white. That's Lawrence style.
I mean, don't put that on me. I like black women as a white man. So
That's what I mean.
All right. Came out of white pussy. Never forget.
Yeah, but don't judge him for it.
See, you thinking about it.
I'm about to say. But nah, man, this
He's
is
like, goddamn,
Like,
he's
should
right.
I-
Should I
like that? I
engage?
don't know if I should.
But this song is terrible for the black community.
No,
and
it's
I just
not. Stop
saw
it.
it. I just saw it this evening. So
What does this have to do with black people?
man, this is bad for you gotta understand,
She didn't
right?
even say that she was selling black coochie. She
But
just
it's
said
black
coochie.
representation.
It's
To
black
who?
women. You gotta
And
understand.
you don't see my quotations for people in the audience.
You gotta understand. Yeah, he's doing this. But you gotta understand, right? All it takes is for this to be played in a club a couple times.
It already
and
is,
then
probably.
hypnotize minds, you know what I mean? You know how frequency goes, you know?
So she's gonna cause a lot more prostitutes
It's
based off
this-
her music.
it
You think
being-
that she's convincing bitches to get into the pussy popping game?
It's not that she's convincing, but it being this open, it opens the door for more. You get what I mean? For more, you know, just outwardly hoeing, which isn't really good for society per se.
So what's the solution? We say that you can't make songs about popping pussy?
Nah, we take this bitch mic away.
That's what we're saying though. So if we take her mic away, it's because the content of her music. So we're saying that musical content is no longer acceptable.
And all she really raps about, for the most part, is like just hoe shit.
Yeah.
Like, and it's different from Sexy Red. Like Sexy Red, like she makes hoe rap, but it's also about money too. Like this is just hoe rap.
Some bitches can enjoy their profession as well. Like not all hoes are hoeing simply for profit.
Do you think there's a place for this?
And that's was about to be my next point is that what about the hoes out there? You're forgetting about them. They need something that they can relate to, that resonates with them. Who are you to take away the soundtrack to their lives?
But you see,
Nobody's
the
gonna
thing
come to
is-
you and tell you can't listen to Mike.
But they don't.
Sideshow.
But they don't keep this in their community, right? It's able to fester out into different communities. You start seeing Asian hoes and like bitch, like Asian hoes. Like what the fuck? That
Where?
don't even look right.
Where?
Wait.
Go
What
to
does that mean? You're saying it's supposed to be just black people? What is
No,
that?
See,
no,
he's
no.
the problem.
No, I was making a joke, but it's like it's like an Asian bitch hoeing. Like
Well, the question.
So,
not
so
really-
you saying hoeing is for black women? Is that what you're saying? Black women lover?
what are you talking about?
You just said hoeing is strictly for black women.
That is not what I said.
That's the subtext of
That's
what
not
you
what I
said.
said, you hoe lover.
Think about it. You was like, what is an Asian woman doing hoeing? She's above that.
No.
She has an Asian brain.
The point
That's
is
what you said.
For the point is, right, is that yes, there might be a place for it, maybe, kinda, but like it's where?
It's
where?
your Twitter feed, nigga. This came to you.
Nigga, this
You
was
gotta
on the
understand.
LOI the show page, motherfucker.
This
is
came
the-
to
From yeah.
I'm not denying that part of me though.
This is the problem because it is kind of a slap. One.
Let's get that started
that
first.
straight.
Yes.
Come on now. It's
It's
still
kind of a slap.
ringing in Lauren ear right
It's,
now.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've been playing it over and
You
over.
don't
again.
want to say that coochie, yeah.
Yeah. And the way she said
What?
it, Yeah. What,
Lauren trying to sell his coochie. Yeah.
Okay, first.
what song are you
First
rapping?
off,
That's the song.
That's
stop
the
yourself.
Lauren's
But-
anthem.
Yeah.
Cut yourself from that.
But nah, yeah.
Please, I don't want no parts of that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's trying to sell his Badussy.
Two, this is what happens when entertainment is good.
Like this is the side effect.
When this is a side effect, yes, because what she's saying, we don't want to agree with that context. If this was done bad, it would be a lot easier to write off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a slap. So the fact that it's good, it's like, where does this fall in line with
But that's
what I want to accept?
But that's
You feel what I'm saying?
almost where like
That's where people like tiptoe on
Sometimes-
the line now.
that's where like that's how Eve looked at the apple.
That's
You
what I'm
see
s-
what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Pimp? That's what you're talking about.
No.
That's
No.
what,
I get
that's
where-
how
I get where he's going.
That's how she was looking at the apple. Like
It's bullshit.
I get where he's
damn,
going.
This
like,
pseudoscience.
that shit. No,
Make it make sense.
you devil. No, you explain yourself,
Elaborate.
devil.
Elaborate.
What are you talking about?
Elaborate. Watch. You can see the chick. Elaborate.
What are you talking about?
How is that like the apple? How did she see the apple that way?
So basically, because what you were saying, right? It's just my bad. Reiterate one more time.
So what I'm saying is like when entertainment like this is done, like this is kind of a slap. This is a slap. So for people, and they this is how people end up straddling the line because it's like I don't want this out there, but goddamn, my nigga, this is
sometime.
And for an adult who's in their right mind, it's like I can listen to this and still go about my day and be fine.
And not sell a single pussy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because you have the power of discernment.
And I can take it as that. But then it's like, if I have a daughter, I'm thinking to myself, like, nigga.
All it takes is one time. Now it's like the frequency of coochie. It's just in the back of her head.
Yeah.
Now she 18.
Yeah.
She got, you know what I mean? She got,
Yeah.
selling coochie.
But what if I got on a cheap necklace that can block energy?
But the point of that was, right?
Can I listen to Sukihana now?
If you have on a cheap necklace, I don't know. I have on a necklace worth millions, nigga.
That you didn't pay a single real buck for.
Yeah, because it was they gave me $11.
Yeah.
It was a
'Cause
token. They gave me tokens for it. But
You don't even
overall,
understand it's worth
the
10,
point of that
$11.
was that sometimes how you feel, sometimes what's good for you is the exact opposite of how you feel.
Right.
So like, yeah, it's a good song. Like I like it.
Right.
I was like, I told you before we even started. I was like, yo, I'm gonna send this shit. I'm telling you,
This
this
shit
shit.
kinda-
It's
yeah.
kind of, it's alright.
Yeah,
it's not bad. But the fact that I was like, damn, like this shit kind of hard. I had to stop myself. Like, wait, whoa.
Well, what am I
Like,
co-signing?
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
If I have a daughter,
It
nigga, I'm never
changes
playing
things.
this around
It
her.
changes things.
You feel me? Play it one more time.
Well, I ain't gonna play it again.
Nah,
'cause we
fuck
already,
yeah,
we already gotta
I do
do
want
all
to hear
that
it.
shit.
I do want to hear it
I
again,
don't want to
but
make too much.
nah, it is
Post-work.
it's a catchy song.
What song were you listening to in the massage parlor waiting room?
Whatever they were playing on the thing, I didn't have control over that.
I'm just trying to figure out what got you in that mood.
Yeah, it was.
I was trying to be quiet.
You trying to be quiet and sexy, nigga. Stop that.
He
Nah, I
wasn't
was
trying to
trying to be
make too
quiet.
much noise. He wasn't
Yeah, I was
trying to make
trying
too
to be
much noise.
So
yeah.
it came off a little crazy.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
They
though.
don't even know the context of that.
Yeah.
they don't.
I mean, overall, I wasn't really gonna bring it up, but yeah. So
I just thought about it.
I texted Lauren the other day, because I needed. I had to cross reference some stuff. We was talking about some business, right? Business. All right, that's the tone. Business. You get that? So I texted him. I'm like, yeah, here's this idea. He's like, all right, cool. Send me a voice memo. I sent him the voice memo of the idea, right? And then he sends me one back, right? And so, mind you, he's with his girl. He told us a couple of days before this, like, he's gonna be with his girl this day. I guess they in a what's it called? Massage parlor room. It's a couples massage.
They're getting a couple's massage, celebrating their anniversary. Which congratulations to them.
Thank you.
Which congratulations.
Thank you.
I bet you don't hear that often, right?
Yeah. It's hard to make it.
I hear it when it's worthwhile.
1
Like,
year?
stuff like this. So yeah.
Once you get past 6 months, you won. But
Nope.
Nah.
No. It's not true.
Nah, that ain't
You
true at
could
all.
get 5 days to the finish
Well-
line and had shit go hard and wrong. I've seen it.
Of course.
I seen it happen.
You could trip at the finish line, of course.
You drop the baton, you disqualified. nigga.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought this was funny. But yeah, this is Lauren that y'all about to hear. This is not like some erotic ass character.
Yeah, this is not ChatGPT.
Hold on. My fault, bro. Yeah, we're in Massage Envy. That's why it sounds so crazy, because, you know what I'm saying, about to bust down on these couple massages, even though they're not at the same time. Don't worry about how Pimp move. He still move that way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's
Nah, this nigga. When I heard that, right, I was like, where the fuck is he? I was like, massage day. They just fucking just say you with your girl.
You say you're having erection, nigga.
You massaging her. Nigga.
I was trying to be quiet, but then I was trying to acknowledge the music in the back, and then it just came off crazy.
Hell nah,
No,
nigga.
nigga.
And when he first sent
He
the
was
memo,
in a robe
And I was trying to be comedic too.
You was in a robe with no drawers on.
but when he sent
Nah,
the
we was
first,
in a room, meeting room.
butt naked, both of them. When he first sent me the memo, he wasn't even thinking about how it sounded when he sent the first one. Because the first one was even crazier.
Because he was thinking about how he felt in that moment.
Exactly. But that's okay because he's okay with being vulnerable. You're not.
Yeah,
I'm okay with being
that
vulnerable.
part, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm okay with being vulnerable.
that part.
Yeah. Lauren is more vulnerable than anybody here.
Don't try to. You're doing it. Don't.
I'm not doing nothing.
Don't.
Yeah, what is he
do
doing?
that.
You're the most vulnerable.
Don't.
Because I don't think that I could allow. I don't even know how to say. I don't think that I could allow.
Try it. Go ahead, try it.
Well,
Try
you
it.
see me, if I'm getting a massage, right?
Who you want touching you?
I'm gonna order a cisgendered woman.
Wait.
So wait, what do you-
Wait. Tone. Why'd you say sis?
Yeah, why you say that?
Because it's politically correct.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do
Yeah.
you? So what do you? What do you?
That
trying
sounds
to,
like
what
an
do you-
in your.
Well, hold on. First of all,
what are you
when
trying
you're
to get at?
ordering,
What are you trying to get at?
when you're ordering something, you get very specific. You tell the sauce. You source the chicken.
Nigga, shoe size. Nigga, nimble hands. Fucking, small cuticles. Lauren, who was rubbing on your back?
Thin pussy lips.
That's what we're getting them. Because
Yeah, I realize that's what you're getting into. That's I'm like, what are you trying to allude to?
who rubbed on your back?
A woman named Jennifer.
Did it used to be a Johnny?
No.
Yeah. Wait,
No.
Johnny, maybe Jackson?
No.
Jennifer.
Jason.
No, Jin.
Jen. There's no Jen name. So
Was it an Asian? Jin?
No, it was a white woman.
oh, Yin
Yeah, Yin. Excuse me.
it was a white woman.
or a Hispanic
It was a white woman.
white woman.
Genetically,
modified?
no.
What are you saying? Can you just say it?
Genetically,
about
she's
to
a
say
woman.
man. Can you
Can you
Genetically,
just say it?
no, because you're trying to make a narrative that's untrue, nigga.
No.
So tell the truth. What happened?
I had a woman give me a massage. What are you trying to say? I'm finna get like, okay, what do you?
Say it.
I'm not lying. I'm not. Hold on. I'm not lying, my nigga. Is that what you think is going on?
Wait, beforehand, and
Unless I heard wrong.
unless we heard
did.
wrong,
You
I
did.
could've
Unless I heard
sworn-
wrong.
I could have sworn
You did hear
you
wrong.
said
You and AJ were talking, and you said that one of the massage therapists
Yes.
was a woman with some sturdy
Was
shoulders.
trans. Yes. And that was the one rubbing on my girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh. By your doing?
Yeah, but absolutely. But I didn't even know because
Absolutely.
I didn't even know. So over the phone, they gave us two names, and the first time I heard the names, I heard Kayla and I heard Jennifer. So I thought it was two women. So I'm glad that I had it switched up because they asked me a second time. They asked me a second time, and when they said it the second time, I heard Caleb and Jennifer.
Oh,
and I was like,
love.
yeah, and then I said, oh yeah, there's definitely going to be a gender preference. Put Caleb on my girl and give me Jennifer. Because that I was like, oh, Caleb's a guy, and so then come to find out, Caleb's a guy, but Caleb's a trans guy. But Caleb was the one rubbing down my girl.
Trans guy, trans girl.
I don't know how that works, so I don't want to be like.
What
He
they
was- no,
presenting
I personally
as?
don't know how that goes.
It's a trans girl because he was trying to be a dude, a girl. No, it's a trans.
It's a guy. She's and this sounds crazy to say Caleb is now a man.
Caleb is a
Caleb
man
is-
now.
It's a trans man.
It's a
Correct.
trans man.
Correct.
It's a trans man.
Correct. So that's who gave my girl the massage.
Was it
What-
a manly massage?
But
Do you
I switched. I'm glad it happened because apparently Caleb was scheduled to be mine, and I didn't.
Wait,
Oh,
you're
and
happy?
this was probably a huge mix-up because they probably saw the name Lauren.
Yeah.
It's two
Correct.
girls, two
Correct.
besties.
It don't
Yeah,
even matter.
exactly.
Yeah,
it don't
even
matter who it go to.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
And not that.
That's why you might still have to go by Leon. So that never
Nah,
happens
nigga,
again.
I don't give a fuck. Who cares? I don't care about that.
You would avoid a lot
But
of
I mean,
problems.
it's not even that. I mean, I don't know.
but
you do the crazy-
It's not homophobia,
No, but
right?
the crazy thing about it is
Who said
the crazy thing
Just
about it
making
is I have also like I did think to myself, I was like, I wonder if it would actually be better to have a male massage therapist
That's what
Because-
they say.
because of like the
You
level
know?
of intensity or what could be done if it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, Because they give you options.
You talking to two immature niggas.
I know. But I was thinking about that shit. I was like, I wonder
intensity.
if it would
Would
be
you
better
need
in
some more
general.
RPMs?
What type of faces was your girl making? Why are you saying these faces?
What you talking about? Faces?
Like, how good was her massage? Like,
Nah, apparently I had the better one.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently I had the better one.
but
How could you tell?
But she was massaged by a dude.
Based on the conversation me and my girl had afterwards. Yeah.
But she was a dude.
Yeah, but I mean, I got massaged by a woman, and apparently mine was better. I mean, the woman who did my shit, she was on point. She was able to do like firm shit. It was good. She was on point.
Yeah.
She was on point.
Yeah. You are also a little bit. Never mind. That's
Yeah.
I'm
You
done.
are the only
I'm
one
done
who
with
can't
those.
make that joke, so you have to stop.
Can't make what joke?
Whatever
that
you
you're
about to say.
small.
Yeah, because you're tiny.
Okay.
Oh,
So what does that
You are
make
the
you?
only
He's
one who
saying you're
can't make that joke.
Microscopic.
he's saying
No,
you're
I'm
thin.
bigger than you. You're the only one who can't make that
Bigger
point.
than me.
I am.
How many times you say that in the mirror before you come in here?
Raise
How
your-
many times do you have to tell yourself you're bigger than me before you bring
I
up
don't
this
have
conversation?
to. I just look down. It's there's Lauren.
How many times
How
do you have
doing,
to
buddy?
like think that there's somebody in the room smaller than you to feel like you're bigger?
0 times.
Good, because you realize I'm bigger
Hey,
than you.
biggest person talk. Biggest person talk.
Ridiculous.
Biggest person talk.
So you
biggest
should shut
person.
up.
Biggest
You
person
should
talk.
definitely shut
Guys,
up.
guys,
You
guys.
should definitely shut up.
God, whoa. First of all, if you weigh over 165, raise your hand. You don't weigh over 165?
No.
Biggest nigga talk. Biggest nigga talk. Everybody shut the fuck up.
Biggest nigga talk.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
You the biggest dumbass we have, nigga.
Everybody shut up.
Yeah,
I'm bigger than all
Go
y'all
change your
niggas.
pants.
Nah, but that's funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what we was talking about. I
It
forgot
was.
the point of all that, but
I just
Lauren
wanted
is
to-
small and we're gonna move on.
I wanted to step all over his point. That's all.
Yeah.
You couldn't even, your legs aren't long enough to step over this point.
Still going.
I knew.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna go with like some shoe size.
I'm not gonna make fun of his small feet. By the way, did your girl buy you those slides?
Nah.
Okay.
Why?
Nah, I was just because they knew and you just had an anniversary. So
No,
I
I've been
figured,
had these. I just don't wear them.
I have the same
What
pair.
did she get you? What did she get you on your anniversary?
This
She
don't
got
sound
me a
good.
bunch of stuff beforehand, like birthday, Valentine's Day. She did some things for me, but nothing specific for anniversary. Think about it.
How does that make you feel? Do you feel like you're the only one trying?
Nah, because she does a good job of getting me things throughout, like just in general.
That don't count.
It does. It
don't
absolutely
count.
counts. In the context of relationship, it counts. She does a good job of taking care of. Like,
you see,
certain
but
things.
my thing is right. Like
Treat me
it doesn't
special.
count the other way.
It
like
does.
you can't build up gifts and then it gets to the day and be like, well, you know, I don't got nothing planned, but I did the past couple of weeks. You've been eating.
Nah,
like
no. It matters. And what I mean by that is it matters like how much a person's doing for you in general. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
to where that's not even really a big deal.
yeah. How do you feel about this? Because you're kind of like y'all are both in relate. Like y'all both had anniversaries.
Like
and
I
shit,
think she
like-
does more than I do already. Does that make sense?
You feel like for the relationship?
No, I feel like when it
She
comes to
already
like
does a
gift
lot for
giving,
you.
when it comes to gift giving and like being thoughtful, like she does
Okay.
that better than me already.
So throughout the year.
So if she doesn't give me something on one designated day, I'm not tripping because I think she does that better than I do. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, that's fair. That makes sense. You're not as entitled as he is.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
I'm not like prissy or like sassy or any of those things he might be.
Yeah, nah, you're not a diva.
I'm not a diva.
Yeah, nah. You don't complain about the humidity of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he, what? Who he? Who's he?
If the shoe fits, wear it, nigga. And it's looking like it's a size 13. But can we go to the
You're a size 13 too, nigga.
13 and a half?
No, you're not, nigga. You fucking lie.
Yeah. Can we go to the Oklahoma lick off? Because I saw
Yeah.
that in the shit and I was like,
It's very interesting, right? Have you seen this story
Justin's
before?
being vulnerable. No.
So the Oklahoma lick off, it's basically
Sounds crazy.
It's a crazy, bro. So allegedly, not allegedly, it's on video. Y'all about to watch it. But there's a thing in Oklahoma. Is that the Mormon state? Utah. But apparently in Oklahoma, there's an annual competition, or just really like it's a part of the culture where there's, you know, teachers sitting on chairs up in their throne, put a little mustard, maybe a little mayonnaise on their toes, in between the bunions, and have a cool freshman come lick it off. You know what I mean? This is an annual event too.
It's a high
Teachers-
school.
This is a high school, and well,
You know all the gym
It
teachers.
says ENSHS, so I just figured.
So
You know all the gym teachers volunteer for
This
this.
is crazy.
or yeah,
All the gym teachers.
maybe an English teacher, a creative writing teacher.
It's usually the teachers who don't have to know real curriculum to teach. So it's the gym teachers, the janitors.
It's the people with the worst feet.
The people who like kids the most.
That janitors. Don't put that on. It's a lot of cool Hispanic janitors that's just trying to work, nigga.
It's a lot of them that's a little too cool.
But this
Magging
is.
on women. Magging on children for too long.
But can they see the screenshot?
I haven't pulled it up yet, but I will.
Yeah, just put the screenshot on. Now, I want y'all to see the character to the left that's vigorously getting up in there is a man
I don't
or a
see
young
anybody to
boy.
the left. Talking about right here.
Yeah, that dude.
And do they have their faces pixelated because these are minors?
Whoa.
Maybe, or they're embarrassed.
Who is this on the table, like holding on for dear life?
That's what I'm saying, nigga. Up in there, like it's ticklish.
It's not even.
He's bracing himself.
Whatever this thing is, it's not even like set up properly. They had to like makeshift. Just get on this table. Like you know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah. It's not even
like it's not even
like it's an annual event, but they still don't have the right funding for it. So they're just getting regular objects.
What they supposed to do what they do?
and just doing shit.
But
What kind of chair they supposed to have? Like when you get strapped down in?
I mean, a love seat or some shit. I don't know, nigga. Like
Yeah,
a
so
based on
comfortable.
this.
a dominatrix hump, like a dominatrix, like a stubble or whatever they call those shits. Yeah,
Okay. Hate to see your Amazon wish list, nigga.
hate to see my Amazon.
How you know what that is? That's so obscure.
How?
You say it again. I don't even remember what you said. That freaky ass shit.
Nah,
Stump?
nigga, we're gonna watch
you said
this.
It's a dominatrix stump.
Yeah, like a stump. You know what a stump is? So
I know what a stoop
so I
is.
added dominatrix in front of stump, and your mind did the work for me. Can we watch this fucking video?
Freaky ass nigga.
Nah, that's called creative.
This video was taken from the YouTube channels of Edmond North and Memorial.
Oh, they getting
Publicly
down.
posted footage of their students licking
This is
chocolate,
wrong.
peanut butter, and other condiments off feet and armpits, all during their week-long philanthropy events, known as Balto Week for Edmond North and
Pause
Swine
it.
Week for Edmond.
I want to continue, but we need to play it back.
This is crazy.
We need to play that part back
Yeah.
because it happened so fast with so much like vigor that like nigga, if you missed it, you missed it. And if you aren't watching, shout out to all the Spotify, Apple Podcast listeners. Please check us out on there. If you haven't, we didn't say that in the beginning, like the video too. But it's unfortunate for you. We're gonna try to describe it, but
Imagine a bunch of children licking peanut butter off the substitute teacher's thumb. Like that's shit is crazy.
nah,
This is crazy.
it's not even
Feet as well.
Imagine
And they're doing it so vigorously. Like if you squint, this shit looks crazy.
just play it.
This is crazy.
I don't even.
When it
I'm
got
gonna go no volume.
go no volume.
Yeah.
Just look at it.
Yeah, we might get flagged for this. This is crazy. Stop! Don't do that. We said no volume. No volume.
No, this one. Look
That's
at
crazy.
look at the form. Look at the form. Look at the form. Up, down.
Yeah, they're practicing for this.
Oh my god.
Edmund.
Wait, hold on. Can you play the volume? I kind of
Yeah,
want to
this
hear what
part.
they're saying
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah, I got you.
Long philanthropy events, known as Balto Week for Edmond North and Swine Week for Edmond Memorial. The most recent video is from 2020, but we found videos going back to 2015. We sent the video you just watched to Edmond Public Schools asking for their response. They noted the feet licking, quote, didn't happen this year, and the district spokesperson didn't respond directly to the videos we sent. This video was taken.
This might be an elaborate ring. There might be something here. There might be a basement
I don't think
where they just keep a bunch
where
of.
where they're training them. Like these are trained professionals. These are trained
They're licking the fuck
toe
out of.
suckers.
They're licking.
This whoa.
But they're the students
a
licking
culture,
off of
a culture of freaks. Oklahoma might be the freakiest state, and it might have just slipped under the radar.
so much for them. Oh, you right, because look at your boy.
Josh Giddey.
Giddy.
You right?
Yeah.
Just thought about that.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma,
Thunder.
y'all
The Thunder,
freaky niggas.
The Supersonics.
Come on.
I don't even know what that could mean. I don't
What-
even want to
yeah,
make it
I-
up.
Where they get these names from?
Probably the way she was licking the
Yeah.
jam off his
Nigga,
toes.
I could take supersonic wherever I want. I can make it gay. You can make it freaky. You can do whatever you want. That's
Well,
what I'm
we
saying.
know you could.
Well, No. That doesn't. No. Not necessarily.
We know
Not
you can do whatever you want to
Not
do.
necessarily. No, you can do whatever you want.
You a gay Jedi.
Nah, you're the gay. Okay,
The Force is with you.
Nah,
But
nigga. But overall,
This is grooming. You understand that, right?
This
They're
is-
getting children comfortable with licking the body parts of adults.
That's what I'm saying.
You like,
it's 15-year-olds
and they're
licking the 35, 40-year-old teachers.
and they just sitting there like, yes.
And you got to think about
please more.
if
Strippers don't even lick you.
This is a gateway to literally.
you got to think
Yeah,
about
they do.
extra, but you got to pay them bitches.
we need a behavioral scientist in the comments to really understand. Like, this is terrible.
This is bad.
Because you got to understand what you're planning the kids for. Like, and you're making it a competition, which is already a little bit weird. Like, who can lick it up the fastest? Who leaves no crumbs? Like, ugh. Like, nigga, that's disgusting.
And how are we regulating this?
Who's
Do you have to shower before you walk into the court?
how do you become a ref? Who's reffing? Like, who? You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
think it's necessary. I think these kids are handling their own, nigga. He might be the ref. He might be the judge. Like, you got to lick on the pinky a little bit more.
I don't know, dog. Like, and it's crazy to think that like teachers are the ones who are in these seasons.
But what does this room smell like? You got to think. It's saliva, mustard, and like peanut butter.
Nigga,
All on white people
Well,
in
it's
Oklahoma.
no. It's clearly during their pep rally. That was in the auditorium or the gym just now. So it's like an open enough space. It probably don't smell crazy, but it's definitely a spectacle.
it's a spectacle. They called it what was it? The swine market?
That was the name of a swine week.
The swine week.
Swine week.
Like, what the fuck is the swine
Pig,
week?
during their
I
pig
know,
week,
but
yeah.
that's a nasty phrase. Swine week.
yeah.
This is a nasty activity. It's
Trying to
kind
make
of
it
on
fun.
brand.
Like, I can't even think of the weirdest thing that happened in Raleigh. Like, there was nothing on this level.
Nah, we don't
that
get-
involved teachers. Nigga, we might play basketball 5-on-5,
Yeah, some
like
shit like
students
that.
versus teachers, but
Yeah.
outside of that,
Yeah, nah, I never was able to encounter a teacher that fucked.
yeah, nah.
Is this considered backwater activity?
This is hillbilly. Yeah, this is hillbilly shit.
This is kind of gross. It's very gross, and I'm glad I didn't grow up in Oklahoma because that's how easy it is. All it takes is for you to grow up in this place and get accustomed to that culture. It's people there who live there that's like, yo, this shit weird. But for the most part, the propaganda, the mass manipulation, majority of the public is down for this shit.
And
they know it's wrong because the news kept trying to question the school, like, hey, you got to comment on this?
Yeah.
They was like, hey,
And
nigga,
this-
we don't got nothing to say. That was last year.
And this is a high school.
Like,
Imagine
nigga, what? That was last year?
literally like
What does that change?
That's crazy.
That was last year. Like, oh, we didn't do it this year though.
It's
Like,
still the same students that go here.
yeah.
There's only one senior class.
And then like you said, like, are there regulations? Like, you have to be a junior, like on
That's
some
what I'm
prom
gonna say,
shit.
yeah.
Like,
Is
freshmen aren't allowed at prom.
I was gonna say, what grade of students are doing this? Is this just like a freshman activity? Welcome to school, or is this like a, you know what I'm saying?
The third set of girls looked like, nigga, they just came.
Yo, imagine
Like, they
being-
was on a field trip there.
Imagine being a girl that nobody lets you lick them, though.
Huh? It's,
Like-
it's the teachers that are getting licked.
It's the teachers that's getting licked, but there's got to be one girl in the room that's like, I don't want her to lick me. Like, go lick, go lick Counselor Larry.
But that would make it weird instantly.
Yeah,
it's
like,
already weird.
already
If
weird.
if a teacher rejects a student,
that's
like,
even crazier.
like,
But
I
she
don't,
got braces.
Yeah,
I don't really
that's
want her
insane.
licking my goddamn cuticles, nigga. That's not pimping.
Oh, come on, not Maureen. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Fuck Maureen. That's probably the perfect name for a bitch in Oklahoma. Shout out to people in Oklahoma. I wonder what y'all have to say about this.
Yeah, it's got to be a bitch in there that's drinking the tap water.
Yeah.
She ain't
Yeah.
licking shit.
It's nasty.
This is gross though. Like, how did you? come
Yeah,
across
what happened?
this?
Yeah, this is crazy.
Hey, man, perusing through X, you find everything on this
Perusing through
motherfucker.
X, you find everything.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't find this, and I peruse through X often. You know what I see on my X? I see niggas get shot. I see funny shit. I see titties.
Why'd you lead off with niggas getting shot?
Ass. Because
That's fine. Don't worry.
I think I watched 1-2 minute videos
Yeah.
of niggas getting shot, and now they just like, oh, he like morbid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it happens.
Yeah.
One
that is-
video will
yeah,
switch your
but-
whole algorithm.
Yeah, I wonder
Bruh.
what's gonna be next after this for him.
Nah, I mean,
Well, he'll come back to the pod with next week.
literally everything you named is the same shit that's on mine.
No.
Niggas
Different-
get shot.
Different
hoeing,
levels of intensity.
Hoeing. We just
Different-
talked about Sukiana.
Yeah, we did.
Exactly. But nah, this is something else though. And I wish
Should we
wish
try
there
to
was-
shut this down?
there was more information on it. I think it's already shut down.
Yeah.
God did our job. Hey, man, shout out to him, man.
I think God is who inspired this. Not literally, but these seem like, because this is cult-like behavior. Cult-like behaviors usually have some type of dogma. You know what I'm saying? Some type of, some overarching theme or philosophy to where it's like, we all under this guide, so we can lick each other's toes.
It's usually
better that way.
It's usually a circle to life. They definitely found their excuse in the Bible. I don't know how, but they did it.
I wonder whose idea this was too, because this seems like what's the dude who like made Nickelodeon at that time that was obsessed with feet?
Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider. This is Dan Schneider activity.
Dan Schneider. And what's crazy is it could have been a woman that started this. A freak woman. Like, hey, I think it would be fun. You know what I mean? See kids lick, you know what I mean, some underarms.
Yeah, what was the first, who proposed this and how did it start? That's a good question, because it's like,
it takes more.
where did this even?
It takes more.
It sounds like a substitute teacher's idea, like a 22-year-old
But
woman.
then also for
then
the
it took
approval. Like,
it takes
all
more.
of that.
It takes more than 5 people to approve this.
That's what I'm saying.
But it also takes more than like one student to actually lick the toes and feet. So what's going on in Oklahoma
In general.
that kids are comfortable enough to, you know, want to do this?
You can't
feel me?
even
Like,
watch. My fault.
Nah.
You can't even watch certain movies in school without permission slips. You
Bruh,
couldn't
literally.
even just, your school couldn't take you to the museum without your parents being like, hey, nigga, he's allowed to go.
Nigga, across the street.
So imagine licking Principal John's armpits
Yeah,
for
there's
as long as you can.
there's no type of signature parents are signing for this. You feel me? Like, what is this?
No, I'm looking up the rates on incest because I just wanted to see.
First cousin marriage in U.S.
They gotta be high.
What's the most inbred?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to find that out.
Kentucky? How close is Kentucky from Oklahoma? We might be on to something.
Kentucky to Oklahoma.
How
They both sound like Midwest states.
they are Midwest, but
They both sound a little Midwestern.
if they're
They on Central Time or whatever they on over there.
if they're partners,
Nebraska, Iowa, Michigan, Pennsylvania. What are we looking for again? Oklahoma and Utah?
Oklahoma's right here. Kentucky's
Kentucky's
over here.
right there.
Nearby us.
It's close enough. So that means
They're a little close to us.
Yeah, Kentucky's close to us.
They're never right adjacent to us, nigga.
yeah, I was about to say
They're
yeah.
right
But you
beside
see,
Virginia,
that's what borders do. That little line right there, that squiggly line, that's the divider
That's-
between foot licking and just regular people over
Regular
here. You know?
pimping. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
common folk.
Yeah.
We mean well.
Yeah.
We suck our own toes.
Yeah, nah.
We don't make an event out of this.
Yeah, nah, this isn't a spectacle in North Carolina.
Nah, not at all. But
Dang, that's a good thing, Tony. You didn't grow up in Oklahoma, my boy.
I was about to say.
why is that a good thing to me specifically?
Because your reason for not going to the league would have been different.
Exactly.
Because I got distracted by all these feet.
Because you would have been in a different, mind state.
Well, if
Different
anything, I
mindset.
probably would have got to the league faster because all my competition too busy sucking toes.
That's what I'm saying. You would have been in a giddy situation. Like, you'd have made it,
Yeah.
but you'd have, like,
No,
You
so
would've
I'm
been
saying,
a freak.
Why would I be in a giddy situation?
You would have been a freak.
Why?
Yeah,
but that's
what I mean.
crazy.
You'd have been a freak. That's
But
what I mean.
hold on. Are we just gonna skip past the fact that he said that I would be in a giddy situation?
But because of if you
Don't-
were in
don't-
Why
Oklahoma,
would I?
Don't
be-
try
because
to
you would because you're
semantics.
being born over there. That's what I'm
Don't
saying.
do
Like,
the
it'd have been like a
semantics.
different thing. You'd have been a different person. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's not true.
I'm not talking about who you
That's
are
not true.
now.
That's not true. I
You're
probably
a
would've-
great, upstanding human being right now.
Nigga, 16 over
But
there.
it's only because I grew up in North Carolina.
Well,
that's a
part
backwards
of it.
compliment.
No, that's
You're
part
not-
of it.
No, you're saying.
Well, you should
that
have pride in your state first.
I have pride in my state, but I'm not a Josh Giddey. Not because I was born in North Carolina. I'm not a Josh Giddey.
No, you're not. That's what I'm saying. Who you are right now is a great
Yeah.
person. I'm saying who you may have been could have been different.
It could have been the Oklahoma version.
So
Maybe if you was drinking the tap water in Oklahoma,
I
you'd
could have
be
been
5'9".
taller.
Nigga.
I could have been taller.
Yeah,
I could have been taller.
something.
could have been taller.
Could have been worthwhile.
Nah, you better off drinking Flint, Michigan water, nigga. You need some radioactive shit to get taller.
Probably.
But speaking of,
Lord
speaking
thinks
of,
if you grow up in Oklahoma, you're gonna be a child molester.
nah,
I'm
it's
not saying
semantics.
that. Let's fuck around.
But speaking of getting taller, shout out to Balco. Yo, you remember the last episode when I was talking about LeBron and like those steroids? It's Balco. Balco is the EPO / steroid. But shout out to Bron. He hit 40,000 points.
He damn sure did.
You know what I mean? It's a legendary act. Probably nobody will ever do it again. I think
That's what they said when Kareem did it.
y'all heard what KG had to say about it.
Nope.
he
felt-
said he used PEDs, right?
He said, yeah, it kind of slipped up. But he felt like the league disrespected Bron by not stopping the game. You know what I mean? Just because it's like this is a moment that will probably never happen again. And it's a moment you kind of like just stop everything for. Like, nigga, no bathroom breaks. Nigga, nobody's cooking nothing, no tacos. Like,
But we did that when he did it the first time when he passed Kareem. They stopped the game immediately. We gonna do it every time?
Nah, but it's still a feat that nobody would do again. And like that's the greatness, right? Like goddamn, he's already great. Like we gotta keep proving like shit, he's more great. Like, yes, he's just more great. And we should, appreciate that.
He's more great, but we could probably talk about it after the game. Like, I can only imagine being the nigga that's like I'm waiting to get in this game and we gotta stop. Like, you understand that everybody
Why you thinking about the red shirt?
Everybody goes home an hour later because of that.
Who cares?
The people who want to go home.
They're a part of history.
They on the wrong side of history because
nobody probably
40,000 on them.
You wasn't even in the arena, so you wouldn't know. I
wasn't in the arena, but I know it lasts longer.
You would have wanted to be there. You would have wanted to be there.
Yeah, because it's a free Lakers game.
Because you're a new turn bronze sexual. Talk about
new term bronze sexual. What does that mean?
You're a newfound bronze sexual. You fuck with Bron.
And where does that come from? I've always fucked with Bron.
There was a point in time in high school where you was like, MJ still the GOAT. I was born in 99, trust me. Like,
yeah, exactly what I said. And you wasn't alive to disprove it. Nigga.
Nah, but that's what you used to be on. Now you're kind of like, you fuck with Bron. You appreciate it.
The thing is, right, of course, yeah, you are kind of right. Early on, I was biased completely. I was like, nigga, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
It's end of discussion.
Yeah.
But LeBron James got so much slander, so much disrespect for how great he actually is that I was like, all right, now, because LeBron is my era. You get what I'm saying?
He's actually our era.
That's my representation. Like when I tell my kids who's one of the greatest I ever saw, I didn't really watch Jordan. I caught the last end of him. I was born in 99. I saw Wizards Jordan.
Which is like seeing Wizards Jordan.
Well, you didn't even see him yet because you was born in 99.
That's what I mean. He didn't even see him.
I saw him. I just couldn't speak English yet.
Nah,
You ain't seen him.
Nigga, I was groomed. Nigga, I was groomed for this game. I'm telling you.
That don't mean you remember it.
It does.
Back
I don't
then.
have to. I internalize it into my muscle memory, and you can see it on the court.
How old were you
no.
where you think you saw your first Michael Jordan like clip and retained it?
He can't remember. He's just.
I would probably say I was about 7 months and
I knew it.
2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but
7 months and 2
he
weeks.
just fell on the bandwagon.
He went
of
to the
Mike.
free throw line, and I was like, "Oh shit, who's this old guy?"
He fell on the bandwagon of
And
Mike.
you have to be.
I didn't
you
fall
have
on
to
the
be.
bandwagon.
You have to
Fell
be
on the
vulnerable
bandwagon.
enough.
First
you
of all,
have to be vulnerable enough.
to call Mike a bandwagon.
That's how it all
is
starts.
disingenuous.
It is when you're born in 99.
That's how it all starts. Bro.
No,
That's
it
what I'm
isn't.
saying.
I saw him play.
Stop saying
I watched
that.
him play.
No, you didn't.
On YouTube.
I
saw
did
it.
too.
I saw it. And the resume speaks for itself. And it always has.
But
look,
a bandwagon can still be a bandwagon even if you do research after. Like the bandwagon got you to that point. You know what I'm saying? And then you may have become a fan afterward.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with being
bandwagoning means that you joined the team without like your own. It didn't happen
no
on your
validity.
own validity. Yeah, it wasn't on your own volition.
But it's not. That's not what we're saying.
Bandwagoning is being a Golden State Warriors fan because KD went there.
But you appreciate Bron now.
I appreciate Bron now. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you distracted me from that point.
Nah, man.
I was.
It's just you got vulnerable and you.
I was a logical Michael
Went on your
Jordan
tirade.
fan because I watched what was happening and I was like, nigga, he's the greatest I've seen with a basketball. But I had to pick up on my respect for LeBron because of all the hate he get.
Do you still have Michael's one?
I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard.
You got 1A, 1B?
Kinda, yeah. Because basketball can be played in two ways. And they're the perfect representation of the two ways to play basketball.
I think at this point, LeBron might have better highlights too to like support the case.
They
What-
both have insane highlights. I see that's why he's splitting hairs at a certain point.
LeBron is one.
I'm talking about for the people who like look back at it and like look over their career via the tape. It might look crazier on LeBron's side.
He got a lot more tape too.
That's what I'm saying.
LeBron is the
That's what I
greatest.
mean.
LeBron is the greatest basketball player.
I still got Mike. though.
Michael Jordan is the greatest player of basketball.
I know what you're saying.
That's what it is.
I know what you're saying.
I mean, shit. I get what you're saying, but shit, you could say the same thing for Kyrie. Like Kyrie's the greatest player of basketball.
Nah, he has downfalls. His game
Yeah,
is perfect, but he has like athletically, defensively, shit. His height isn't there. Like
It's not the worst defense.
LeBron is just a specimen because he was like almost created for the game.
literally.
The perfect height to be able to do everything.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
allegedly
Like-
it was drugs for the most part.
Jordan in a sense as well, because Jordan
Yes.
had an immaculate build for the position that
Yes,
he's in.
because Jordan was like 6'6", 6'7".
He was 6'6",
6'6".
6'7", but he had that. His hands were as big as Shaq's.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that's abnormal. So it's things that he can manipulate the ball in the game in a way nobody else
Yeah,
could.
that 6'6" to 6'8", 6'9", like that is like the medium to where if you can be athletic at that size,
Yeah.
you could be a real problem.
You just got to be moderately athletic at that size.
Moderately.
Moderately athletic.
But if you
Because
have
Kobe Bryant was athletic, but he wasn't a freak.
Right. But
There's
LeBron
freak
is
athletes, and
LeBron
there's
is a
difference.
freak and he's that size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it becomes ridiculous.
It's a part of it's partially his size that makes him a freak. Because like he can jump
Yeah.
high. He's not the highest jumper ever, but nobody jumps that high, that big.
Nigga, I watched the highlight reel of his All-Star games.
That nigga LeBron is a specimen.
Them shits look
When
crazy.
he was back in Cleveland, that nigga was the highest
Crazy.
jumper in
Yeah,
the NBA.
It was crazy. I
6'7".
forgot. I watched the like 07, 08, 09, like all them tapes. I was like, this nigga was really a problem. Like 05, 06,
What?
Yeah,
all that
literally.
shit.
Bron could never go broke.
In a physical sense or a metaphor? Like
In a physical sense, like
Yeah.
say he got a drug habit, start cheating on his wife, hanging with Delonte West again. Like they
Yeah.
just out doing hood rat shit with their friends and shit. And he loses all his respect and money. He'll be okay because he can literally just sell cum. People would still buy
Yeah.
LeBron James cum, even if he's a
Yeah.
heroin addict.
Yeah.
Because it's better than your sober cum.
Yeah, nah. If there was a way, and I don't know. Honestly, I don't think so.
Yes.
Because the market
Yes.
for that is probably so small.
But it's LeBron James.
Nah,
it's
dog.
LeBron James.
Because you gotta understand, like, if you were LeBron, how much would you charge for your nut?
Bro,
for your semen.
First of all, he could probably like find that scale.
No.
Because he invests, I think it was like $2.3 million in his body a year.
Whatever he would charge, it wouldn't like get back what he spent in drugs. It wouldn't get back what he spent on the PEDs. He would
Allegedly.
honestly be running in circles, just being a drug addict. And actually, what drug? Because certain drugs you can't even do that no more.
Do what?
Ejaculate.
What drugs are those?
Crack. It's no
Nah,
ejaculating
your
on crack.
dick can't get hard, but you can still come. It's a mind fuck.
Nah, that's
it's a mind fuck. But it's like it's just harder for you to get erect.
Look, that cum is gonna be thin and loose. That shit is not gonna have no weight in a fucking with a woman's egg.
You
Trust
seen
me.
crackhead
This
come
is
before?
disgusting.
Yeah, this is. And why does he know so many details? What is your Twitter?
This is going so much
What are you
deeper than I
talking about?
thought.
What is your Twitter like, nigga?
What is my Twitter like,
Why do
nigga?
you know what crackhead cum is? The consistency.
Nigga,
Y'all really
why don't you
extrapolating
know?
this.
Like, what are you talking about? It's
Because I don't do
crackheads.
crack. I don't know crack.
But crackhead, if it messes with your mind, it messes with your body, it messes with your peace in all aspects.
Nah, but all I'm saying is that LeBron James cum is probably more resilient. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
all you're saying?
That's all I'm saying.
That's all he needed to say, but that was better. Fuck, nigga.
This is worth more than yours, nigga.
No.
Yeah.
Well, LeBron's?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
worth more than
yeah.
everybody's.
Yeah.
There's no arguing that.
Woo.
Yeah. Jeez.
But
Do you-
I will
Do
say,
you want to market it for him?
Yeah, I'm about to say. He probably. That nigga, I was
Do you
about
have
to say that.
Do you have a
Hey,
5-point plan?
he
Do you
had-
have a 5-step?
Shout out to Tone, brand ambassador of
we
LeBron's
can-
nut.
Hey, we can find his publicist. We can find everybody who need to. We can send some emails for you.
literally.
Would you like to be a part of the team
I
that
could get this nigga free
proposes this idea? You know
Seeing
what
as
I'm
how
saying?
your kids ain't gonna be athletic.
Nigga taking a Shark Tank.
dog,
I have a
nigga.
5-point plan that's gonna get it out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Tone, you can't trust him in front of Tone. He's gonna take a little something for himself, try to, have
For
himself.
what?
So you can actually have a kid that weighs over 165.
It's not necessary.
What are you
It's not
talking about?
necessary. The weight, the 165. See, you worried about how big your kid's gonna be. I'm worried about what draft pick. I'm on a different. Like, I'm at least 5 years ahead mentally.
Draft pick.
Yeah.
Would you be? You would be okay with whatever round, right? It wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't be. You got farther than
You
I
got
did.
farther, yeah.
yeah.
Doesn't matter,
College?
nigga. Man, you made your high school team, nigga. Oh, right on, brother.
Oh,
Yeah, what does it take for you not to be proud of your kid? Never mind that question. Don't worry about it.
I was about to say.
no. It's a couple different things, but in terms of just like life, a simple thing would probably be know,
disappointed in your kid.
maybe I don't know, probably like simple shit like hitting women.
Shit like that, like
You
degeneracy.
know what I mean? Like
That's what it would take.
it's like being an alcoholic. It's like then I'm feeling kind of bad for him. I don't really hate him, but he's stupid though. But it's like it's a couple different things really. I don't really have a kid though. So
Yeah, nah. That's like as long as he's not hurting nobody for real.
yeah.
Like I don't want to have to keep bailing this nigga out.
So if he don't get to the league, then you still cool with him. It's the homie.
As long as he tried.
yeah.
Did you try, nigga? I can't
Yeah.
blame a nigga for failing. I ain't doing shit. Who am I to judge? I'll just have another one and keep trying.
That's what I'm saying.
Hell
Nigga. You would just give up on your first kid and be like, on to the next one. You're gonna be as psychotic as LaMelo Ball.
Now I'ma still love him. And LaMelo Ball.
I mean, yeah, you.
we
get
knew
the
what
point.
you meant.
Yeah,
We knew what you were trying to do. Yeah.
Them niggas all got
Nah.
the same name.
But in short, like, what about gay son? Y'all wouldn't mind gay son, right?
I was gonna say that, but nah, that's nothing. That's
Yeah,
nothing.
that's nothing,
That's
right?
nothing.
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
What about trans son?
That's
That
It's a little bit
That's going to
more.
be a point of contention because it depends.
talk to me first.
Talk to me first.
Yeah.
But also wait until you're going to have to wait until you're a certain age to make these adjustments on your own anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
And
not going to co-sign none of that until you get to a certain age.
And would you help pay?
At a certain age, potentially, yeah. Potentially. If it's like if they like 25 or something, we've already like you know what I'm saying, and you've already been this way since you were so old or whatever, and I don't know, maybe.
It depends.
It's tough. Who knows?
It depends. But you got to talk to me first.
Yeah, you got to.
At least a little bit. But outside of that, it's like, trans son or trans daughter.
It doesn't matter either way.
I would much rather have. Nah.
You're not gonna pick.
Everybody's beautiful.
You got scared to pick.
Everybody's beautiful.
You know which one you would prefer.
I'm PC.
You know which one you would prefer.
I don't know. Because I couldn't, like, if I have a son that wants to be a girl, don't cut your dick off.
Right.
But if that's what you choose, then it's like
Whoa. So you want your son to keep his peace?
you always keep the peace
Why is that?
because it's peaceful. It's
But
tranquil.
then people gonna make fun of your daughter for having a dick.
Yeah, but it's still the idea. Like you can't be that, but don't chop the piece off. You know what I mean? Like
I feel
I'd much
you on
rather
that.
have a
I feel you
girl
on
that
that.
wants to be a man.
I feel
Because at least then, like all right, good luck growing a piece. Yeah, cut your titties off, but you know you can get them back. You know, you
just
cool.
keep-
just literally just stop
put 'em
taking
in a bag and
Stop
store
taking
'em somewhere.
Stop taking testosterone. Go for a walk. Do yoga. You'll be all right in a couple months.
And
you know?
apparently testosterone is very easy to access. You can just go to Planned Parenthood and get the shots.
Apparently, it's about like it's under $100.
It's $50.
I feel you though.
It's $50 a jab. And they'll give you 3 months supply at a time.
I think I would rather have.
Yes, nigga.
Wait, what?
They're not even administering the shot to you. You do it to yourself and they give you a supply.
For what? Wait, what?
For the testosterone replacement.
Oh, okay,
For the
okay, okay.
hormone treatment. Yeah. Shit is crazy.
Nah, yeah. And that's the thing, right? Like
How many gym bros are just lying? Like, yeah, I've been feeling out of my body lately.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get some drugs for real. Because it's testosterone. It's
no,
it's
for
the
sure.
same shit.
It's some of the same shit, but I think I would be more.
Might have to
I guess
identify
I
as
don't
a
know if
woman.
happy would say, but I think I'd feel better if they
you need
were
to.
if they were comfortable enough in whatever they already got, and still felt confident enough to like present as whatever they want to present as, but while keeping their body. You feel me? I don't want the mutilation type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
It is
the
a-
mute. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no.
I'm about to say it's a weird situation to be in because it's like you had a dilemma as a parent, like, all right, my kid doesn't feel comfortable in their bodies.
Right.
Now, should I help them to feel comfortable in their body or should I make them feel comfortable in their body? You go and like it sounds the same, but it's like, do you do the enhancements and change them so they feel comfortable? Or do you try to make them feel comfortable as they already are?
Right.
No, you
try
try
that.
You try to make them feel
Like you don't need a dick, you're fine.
You basically tell them like, look, you're going through something. I know it doesn't feel like that, but this is just a phase. I watched a video. It was
You sound sure.
it was Tucker Carlson,
You got gay Twitter.
and he was talking. It was Tucker Carlson, and he was talking to the therapist for Joe Biden Jr.'s. He was talking to Joe Biden Jr.'s therapist. And basically he was just talking about like, yeah, he was on crack and had all his laptops and shit. But he was also talking about what being trans is and how it's really a mental illness. Like when you think about the idea that you're looking in the mirror and you literally see yourself as somebody else.
It's dysmorphia. That's like when you think about a bulimic person or like an anorexic person. I forgot which one it is.
It's
the way you
anorexia.
see a fatter person than what you are.
It's anorexia.
Yeah.
And that's you can watch any movie, Mean Girls, they throwing up and shit. White women go through a lot.
The dysmorphia. I used to have it.
Just the dumb way.
Yeah.
Where you thought you was bigger.
I thought I was taller than what I was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, for real, I used to walk around mentally 6'8" because I was just like, it's going to happen eventually. So I was doing what you do now. I was trying to live in the life that I wanted.
No.
So mentally, I was manifesting. I was like, nigga, like, goddamn, I'm so tall in this bitch.
And like I said,
I'm ducking under doorways that don't need to be dunked under.
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, only one of us is true. That your shit was fake, nigga. It's
Vulnerability. I just shared my dysmorphia. What's wrong with you?
You've been saying that for the past 3 years. Go check our old LOI episodes.
I've been vulnerable.
But it is a strange thing, and like my views on like trans kind of it's changed a little bit.
Okay,
it's kind of weird.
Yeah, me too.
It's kind of weird because it's how do you look in the mirror, especially as a man, right? Because it's like I don't care even if like you're the most flimsiest type of dude. Like Poindexter, Carlson, like you feel like a man. You might feel like a weak man, but it's still a dude.
Yeah.
You got a piece, you get to piss, standing up.
You stand up.
It's a couple different things. So if you look at yourself and think like, yo, I'm a girl.
Then how do you explain just...
Whoa, did something just me out?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was amazing.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. But there's no catch here.
But then
continue.
if that's your thought process, then how do you explain just someone who is gay? And look in the mirror and then they act differently than a man would act.
Because sexuality is different from like body dysmorphia. You know what I mean? Like being gay, that's nothing. But you looking at your body and going, nah, like
there's supposed to be a dick there.
This ain't right. Why this shit move? It's supposed to be a clitoris. It's not supposed to be this pulging. You know what I mean? Like that's a little bit weird. It's not supposed to.
You know, he feels like a man. He don't even know what a pussy looking like.
I think if it was a child that I was having, and my
child,
child,
clitoris
that's
pokes
crazy.
out.
It's a clitoris, nigga.
Nigga, I say clitoris.
It's a different word that's made up.
It's the same thing.
Clitoris.
Clitoris. Nah.
The clitoris is like it's tomato. And nigga, I know pussy so well. I know the different ways to say it.
No, you just know how to
stop
mispronounce it, nigga. But it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's a weird situation.
But overall, I don't. My bad. I don't want to like step on your words, but it's not. Look, being trans is cool. It's still the idea of it. It still needs to be worked out on the grand scale. Like as America, the thought of what it is. Like we need to come to the conclusion that it is it's a mental illness, but it's okay.
On what we classify, because like it's kind of like, and this might be not politically correct, but it's kind of like, well, I don't know why I even said that. Like I try to be politically correct, but it's kind of like we acknowledge a schizophrenic person's imaginary friend. Yeah. Like it's almost like we're treating the voice in their head like a real voice.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But I don't know, because at the same time, it's like it's a fucked up situation. I would never tell a person to not do that, because if that's what's gonna make you happy, it literally doesn't affect my life.
Nigga, both options are a slippery slope. Because if you tell them, like, yeah, like you're definitely a girl, like that dick should not be on you, that's fucked up.
And who are you to decide where dicks go?
But then trying to convince him or her that like they're going through something, it might be a more tedious process than just saying like, bruh, yeah, go do your thing. Like, just cut it off. But both processes are fucking tedious.
Literally. And I think we've said this before on the podcast a long time ago. But shout out to Mama Tanya. She's a dominatrix. She's a sex freak addict expert.
Yep.
And her theory on the whole situation is that this is a biological failsafe for humanity. That we've gotten to the point where it's like, it's 1 billion of us. We'll need no more of us. So then we start getting these genetic variations that don't really need procreation as its main objective. We're not trying to further the human race, so it's more fluidity in that. And sounds interesting, but I have no idea, Mama Tanya. That shit kind of sounds like Planet of the Apes.
sounds like so trans people are escaping because they don't want to hold their weight.
No, that's not what. I don't think that's what she's saying at all. What are you talking about?
Okay.
They don't want to hold their weight. Escaping.
As far they want to escape the process of like, you know what I mean, busting some nuts and some women, you know, procreating. But that's not technically true because it's some trans people with kids that actually can have kids.
Yeah, for sure.
But that is true. They call it like the Rome syndrome. Like when the Roman Empire was getting destroyed inside out, it was a lot of, you know, transsexuals, hermaphrodites, you know, a bunch of creatures. That's what they call it.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, they call
That's
them
what they.
LOI didn't call them that.
That's what they called them.
Oh shit, Jay Noblez didn't call them that. They called them that. I'm making sure that people just understand who said what. You know.
Speaking of they and them and thou,
Jarrod Carmichael.
Yeah.
Lauren, we need you to click something.
But I'll explain it. But so Jarrod Carmichael, if you don't know, he's a comedian. Do you even watch his work? How you feel about Jarrod?
I've seen his work. I haven't seen his stand up lately, but I know that he's funny.
He's a cool dude.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, and I guess for the most part of his career, nobody knew he wasn't gay yet. And he came out a couple years ago, and he's been coming out every special
ever since.
It's just been a recurring topic in his life.
It's almost like he's not really gay.
It's almost like he's playing the Lil Nas game, where he's kind of parading the gay instead of actually being down with the clique.
It was bound to happen. Like gay got too profitable.
Yeah, like even if you wasn't gay, you got to get in that bag.
See, Young Thug tried to get him a piece of that.
Piece of what?
Of that gay marketing when he put on the dress.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that was a dress. It was more of a blouse. Yeah.
Okay, that's straighter, I guess.
That's what he said.
Shit, Prince wore a blouse.
Nigga, free thug, nigga.
Free thug.
You said it was a 𝙬𝙾𝚃𝚃 voice.
Hell yeah, he had to make Thug more manly.
Nigga. Free thug. But Jarrod, the only reason I'm bringing this up is because it's almost like this show isn't a documentary about Jarrod Carmichael. It's about him just being gay and kind of him like explaining to his mom how like, look, I'm not gonna go to hell just because I'm gay. Like, God don't even really know a lot. Let's just watch it.
This is sick. Okay, so
yeah, and yes, I heard you. It's gonna be a star-studded event. Y'all saw Tyler in there.
Yeah, Tyler the Friend.
It's a law.
He brought out his super gay friends.
Yeah. And it's interesting, right? You know, because we're learning more about him. Like that shit with his mom is crazy. Like, God, please give my son the power to resist the urge of penis.
Why do I feel like you would be the father in the room with the mother saying the same thing though?
Why do you feel that way, Lauren?
Why do you feel that way,
because of the last 20 minutes of conversation?
Last 20 minutes? It hasn't been that long.
Stop putting on your Messiah Envy voice, nigga.
Yeah, he's getting into
the last couple of minutes of talking and shit.
Yeah. This nigga, don't ever be that comfortable. Don't ever be that comfortable around me, nigga.
This is not the Carmichael show.
No.
But this is, you see, I think for gay dudes, this is probably important.
Nigga, what you said though, this is Moonlight the POV.
Yeah.
Like this is what, like, you know, trying to grow up gay is. You feel me? Like this is Jarrod Carmichael giving his story, his interpretation.
Do you think we may not have seen enough stories like this?
No.
Like in this way?
The fact that this is kind of strange means no.
What do you mean?
We usually don't like.
We need more stories
That's what I'm saying.
like
You
this?
think we need more like stories like this from this perspective?
Yeah, probably.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you think that'll do?
Not make it fucking weird.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think there's not an amount of gay dudes kissing that can like just make you. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
And first of all, the thing is, it's still a black dude. It's a black gay dude who he didn't grow up rich. He made it so he's just literally the tall tale of all stories. He's just gay. And like, I mean,
and his family don't accept it. But this is kind of the ultimate form of that vulnerability you spoke of earlier. You see, he recorded his mom trying to pray away the gay from him. That's an intimate moment right there.
Yeah, he literally said, I'm very comfortable with having these conversations with cameras in front of me.
strangely. He's kind of oddly comfortable with this. It's almost.
That's the only time he's
like
comfortable.
this is marketing.
Nah, it's like it's deeper than just him and his like, you know, his gay espionages or whatever. It's probably also him about like him trying to figure out this weird place he's in where like he always has a camera on him and he's trying to figure out how to like, you know, move when you're a black star.
I just noticed this. All the famous gay black dudes like white dudes. Well, I'm not gonna say all, because I just thought about him and Tyler the Creator.
I was about to say, I don't really like who are the other ones?
Yeah, well, that's
Frank
why I
Ocean?
don't know, but I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
Shout out to Frank Ocean.
It seemed like they all like white dudes.
That's good.
You think that's better for race relations?
What?
That's good.
Was it good for J Nobles?
I mean, I'm saying like it's. I mean,
depending
on
the white dudes like the black dudes too.
depending.
Like what happened with you and Keith.
No.
Yeah,
That's not true.
but you know Keith likes young black dudes.
Nigga, he was looking at you too. Like, what are
No,
you talking
but
about?
he made you get up and turn around.
made me get up and turn around.
Yeah,
No,
he was
that's
like,
not true.
Why? What strong
Nigga.
shoulders you have, nigga?
Was this in an Oklahoma high school, nigga?
This is what I mean. No,
No, he didn't lick him. He wanted to.
Nah, he didn't lick me. He was trying to touch Tone, but fucking nah. This is what did you ask me? Oh, why it's good? Oh, because I mean, shit. It's like at least they fucking white dudes. You know what I mean? Like last thing we need is another brother getting plugged. You know?
Okay, well, that's the end of that.
Let's think about it.
I don't think we gotta say nothing else.
Let's think about it.
Why do you want to protect black asses? What the fuck is
What
that?
are you talking about?
That's what you just said.
That's not what I. That's not
That's
what
what
I
you just said.
That's not what I said.
Is that not what you just said,
That's
Lauren?
not what I said.
Lauren, you said
Whoa.
that's gonna prevent another brother from getting plugged up.
Don't
You're trying to protect
don't
black
turn
asses.
to Lauren as your barometer for your statement, nigga.
No,
you stand
no.
on it.
That's what you
Don't use
said.
his toes for your statement, nigga.
You stand on it. You said it. You the only person not standing on what they said, nigga.
The point.
Why are you trying to protect black asses? For what? Why is that better for us?
Nobody said anything about protecting black anal cavities.
Because we come from homophobic communities.
You were from Jamaica, not us. That
You want to know?
with your-
It might be like we're taking the power back because when we first came here, that's what they was doing to us. They was trying to figure out what are these Africans? Let's really see about them. So now we're
was that an anal probe? that
yeah,
you just
that's
did?
what they used to do. Like let's
Zoom in on that, Lauren.
That's what they used to do. That's what they used to do to us.
Yeah.
That us, because you're not even.
You flip flop on
You're not
that
even
so
from
much.
here.
You flip flop on that so much.
Oh,
it's
you
not
saw
even
it?
funny.
He's
It's
getting in
not
front of it.
even
He's
funny.
getting in front of it. He's not a black American.
I'm not getting in
but
front of
that's not
nothing.
my problem.
He flip-flopped
It's not
on
my
that.
problem. He's not a black
Because
American.
when I was
but we're
making
gonna
rice
move
and
on.
beans earlier, I was getting made fun of for being a black nigga that cooked Dominican style, but now I'm Dominican.
No. That's not what we said.
Figure it out, nigga.
But
Find out where you
overall-
rely.
Overall, it's we're taking the power back. We're punching them back.
Well, if you're an advocate for black asses, so is J Noble. So y'all can just hop together on that cause. Protect all the black brothers' anal cavities.
First
for
of
some
all,
reason. That's some time to watch it.
If I'm trying to protect black anal cavities, or if I'm really, if that's what you're saying.
That's what you're saying, and that's what I'm
Because
trying
that's
to
what
get you
you're
to realize.
saying. That's what you're saying. If that's what you're saying, and
Let me know if I'm tripping in the
I'm really a
comments.
fucking stand-up guy. I'm fighting for all of us. Like, nigga,
Yeah,
I'm
you
fighting for
standing
me.
up so nobody else has to sit down on a donut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to stay standing
yeah.
so you can sit down because that's obviously what you're comfortable doing.
Justin did it so you ain't have to.
But shout out to what?
Well, I was gonna say shout out to Jarrod Carmichael, and I was
Shout out to Jarrod because
gonna
this
say
is the vulnerability.
This is the vulnerability, and
Yeah.
I think this
This is
form,
what you wanted to see.
this content might be good for their community.
That's what I was. Yeah,
This
that's what I was
content
thinking.
might be good for the community.
It's gonna be good for everybody, like because like niggas don't know what it's like.
It depends on how it is.
But no, it depends on how it is. But I say that because like most movements or most things, like they just get pushed in front of us, and then they also get like thrown into all the mediums without real need for it at certain points of the context. Like movies where they just make everything all inclusive for everybody for no reason, for real. Not talking about just gays. I'm talking about for men, for women, for black, for white, like for Asian. They just throw it all in a bundle where it doesn't make sense anymore. This, I think, can be good for their community because it shows some inside footage of what it's like for a person who's gay trying to come out.
Yeah. Beautifully put. beautifully put.
was
It's almost like
eloquent.
you was a producer on this show. You good work. But
Nah, I'm just a
it
good
was so-
human. It's something that you have to learn to be.
Nah, you are a good human, and you're right. I'm despicable. I ain't shit
Yep.
yet.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
I'm just trying to make you look bad.
I'm working on. No, I do that myself.
I'm glad you owned up to that.
See, I'm vulnerable, right?
That was good.
See,
You
he-
you stood on it.
he
He
don't
stood
like-
on it.
he
don't-
He stood on it.
He don't like being vulnerable so much.
Self-doubt.
He will drown himself. I'm telling you, nigga.
Okay. I don't know what you drowning yourself in at home, nigga. Just based on this.
Yeah, nigga.
On
Yeah,
this Twitter.
let me get. I know
You
what you
made me,
drowning.
hold on,
in.
you making me forget my point.
Your joke, nigga. Fuck
I
out
drown in Sazon, nigga. Yeah.
and rice and beans.
Yeah.
That are Dominican style.
Yeah. Puerto
Nigga-
Rican style
nigga-
Tuesdays.
Nigga just started cooking. Can't stop talking about
I ain't just started cooking. I've been cooking for months.
Name something else you cook.
Mandarin chicken, chicken sandwich, but that's easy. I don't even
Mandarin
wanna count
chicken.
that.
I don't trust you.
I cook Mandarin
I
chicken.
don't trust you.
I don't care what you trust.
Like I genuinely like what?
You don't trust yourself, nigga. Of course you don't trust me.
Mandarin chicken?
Yeah. Mandarin. Mandarin.
Chinese chicken, nigga. What's up?
What happened?
How you make the sauce?
Nigga, the sauce come. The sauce comes.
With the frozen package, right?
Sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He putting frozen chicken in the pot.
That's
with
what
some
I'm
sauce.
saying.
But do you hear how
do you
he's...
no.
But no, hold on. Let me go. Because you're a bullshitter. You're a cooker. Do you hear how he's alluding to the fact that he cooks from scratch? Did you hear that? This nigga, he sell fish sticks. That's what he does.
Who said that? Who said that?
You,
Who said
I know
that?
you, nigga.
Who said that?
I know you,
Who
nigga.
said- so ask me.
Nigga,
I'll
one day
answer
I
you.
called this
I'm
nigga.
honest.
One day I called this nigga. He was like, "Yo, I'm starving, son." I was like, "Yo, you gotta get into something, nigga." He was like, "Yeah, I'm about to cook these fish sticks." I
Nigga,
was like,
first of all,
wow,
that
yeah.
never happened.
The meal of Olympians,
but
right?
it just sounds like it could.
because
That's
you
not
know
true.
you eat fish sticks.
And second of all,
It's cap.
oh that cat,
Yeah,
nigga, big,
yeah,
nigga, white
I
in
forgot
the
I had my
strings.
fro on.
But overall, nah, man, this is good, and just be more vulnerable.
I'm more vulnerable than you.
Speaking
They know
of
that.
vulnerability.
we don't know shit about you except the fact that you got molested. You don't even know that.
Nigga, first of all, it wasn't molestation. I gladly wanted it.
Do you got something? Because I was about to.
What did you about again?
Vulnerability can lead you into some dark circles. You know, it can lead you because some people might gaslight you, right? Might try to make you feel like you aren't being yourself, like you aren't being vulnerable, even though you actually are. But you know, it's emotional abuse. They're trying to harm you psychologically. But all that to say this is how you raise a 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 Smith. This is exactly what it happens. Because I was on Instagram one day and I saw a picture, shout out to Fuchsias, it was alarming. Because I was like, this is exactly what's wrong with some of these bitches, the fathers. We get on some hoes for not having fathers and that being the case for them being dumb bitches, but it's some dads that were actually in their life that are contributing to this mindset.
Yeah.
Lauren, I'm about to send you a picture and I'm going to keep talking until it's dead because
And with what
That's what it takes.
With what you're talking about, right? That's the tall tale. It's a lot of dudes that are making their daughters' lives very bad because of what they're showing to their mother. Like the way he's treating her mother, the way he's like not putting his foot down in front of her. You know what I mean? Like it kind of sets shit up. But as far as the picture, like what's the
he's about to pull it up.
Pulling it up
I sent
right
it
now.
directly to his iMessage.
Just came through.
So here we have, and sorry for the blind
Oh, yeah,
viewers
this is-
watching this, listening to this. What we're seeing on screen is a family photo. It's a lovely black couple with I didn't even notice the other little girl right there underneath the mom's blouse. But it's a lovely black family, and they all happen to be wearing skirts, including the father. Now, the caption for this is father goes viral for doing anything for his baby girls. I need to slow down.
I'm about to say.
I'm truly bothered. Not bothered.
It's kind of hot in here.
But I am, and it's a little toasty.
But,
you know.
I saw this, right? And this is a little old, but when I saw it, I was a little confused, right? Because I'm torn between this nigga being a good father or this nigga just kind of being stupid.
He's not being a good father.
Because what?
This is bad pants.
Because there are dudes that do ballet and they don't wear skirts.
It's not necessary.
They just wear tights.
Yeah, it's true.
So what's up with the ballerina? Like, why does he look like he can jump higher?
Why the tutu?
Yeah.
To teach his daughter that a man is supposed to do anything for you. He's supposed to compromise himself, his peace, his state of being.
Yeah.
For your satisfaction. And it's not true. And of course, in all relationships, there's a compromise. It's not going to be 100% in your favor. It shouldn't be.
Yeah, nah.
Those are abusive relationships. But people need to respect boundaries, right? And he's not teaching his daughter that people's boundaries should be respected.
What is
You ever played a bubble game growing up? Like, hey, you getting a little too close to me, you in my fucking bubble, bitch. That's important for I was about to say groom. That's important for raising a child.
if you had a daughter,
Yeah.
she was like, you know, she had a recital or something, and like, you know, you had to wear like if you had a daughter and there was a moment in time where you had to be put in a vulnerable state, which is what we was talking about, would you do this? Or would you do something of this nature?
What are you asking? What is the give me an
Would you let your
example.
daughter pinch your toenail?
Would you?
No.
Why not?
How old is she?
It doesn't matter.
6.
No, it doesn't matter
How old is she? No, that matters.
because you're always going
All
to
right,
be.
she's 7 years old.
No, it doesn't. You're always going to be 30 years removed from your daughter. It doesn't matter about the age because the age is it's relative.
I was just trying to go along with
But
what
you're
his
trying to
point
make it
was.
easier.
Well, I was just trying to figure out what he's gonna say.
Like if she's like 3 or 4 years old and she wants some like, let me brush your hair, dad, or let me fucking pretend to do your
I didn't say-
makeup.
I didn't say
Nigga,
brush
and
your
She's
hair.
a baby.
I didn't say
I'm
brush your hair.
answering the question. You just don't like what's coming.
If she said, "Look, Daddy, I want let me paint your toenails," you know, like you're just playing the Call of Duty anyway. You're not doing shit.
Playfully, probably around on some bullshit in the crib, pretending, yeah. But I'm not gonna do a photo shoot with her with my nails done. That's not
I feel
happening.
that.
You get what I'm saying? There's levels of intensity. Like to a certain extent, yeah. With your daughter, you are supposed to do like some daddy-daughter shits. That doesn't mean you got to put on a dress.
Yeah, nah. And I think this was
You might play princess with your daughter when she's a child, Lauren. Like, you know, you might like, I'm the king and shit, but you gonna play. You gonna
But you're gonna play the king role.
You gonna play you gonna do what
Yeah.
you do, yeah.
Yeah.
And you might even tell her like kings don't get their toenails done.
Right.
Kings got a stable of bitches that they gotta worry about.
Yeah. Kings need their clothes washed.
Kings need
Matter of
sandwiches.
fact, game over.
Where your mama?
Let's get to work. To show you what real life is about.
That's crazy.
I've been treated like royalty lately. But this is how you raise a J.D. Pinkett Smith.
Yeah, yeah.
This is how that happens.
Well,
So
now,
how
no,
so?
no,
It
no,
takes
no, no,
more.
no.
Hold on.
No, no,
This
no,
is,
no,
hold
no.
on.
Explain.
Listen. Let me explain.
Explain.
This is the seasoning, right? Now, you have to put a lot of seasoning to get a J.D. Pinkett Smith, but that's the seasoning.
I get
That's
you.
the flavor.
I get what you're saying, but not
hear me?
necessarily.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because, I mean, if you're comfortable enough to do this, then he's probably putting his foot down in the household. You know what I mean?
That's wishful thinking.
Yeah, but you gotta wish.
If
You
he's
gotta
willing
hope.
to do, if he's willing to do this, what are the little things that he's willing to do?
That is a little thing.
But
Think
he's
about-
also
no. This is a big thing. This is a photo shoot he put on.
I'm saying to
tutu.
him. I'm saying to him.
Yeah, exactly. He's on a different scale.
but
He
in
has
a
different
house.
barometer.
You're living with 3 women. You know what I mean? Your wife. And
You
your
live
2
with
daughters.
1 woman and 2 girls.
3 women. 2 of them are just
Semantics. I get it.
2 years old.
Yeah.
But it's the same shit. But I would. I mean, I would let my daughter like you know what I mean like
Where's
put a
the-
fucking sticker on my forehead.
For sure.
Yeah, I would let my daughter do certain things, but is there a part of you that are saying this because it's like there should be a visual of like masculinity too?
Yeah,
Is that what
for
you mean?
sure.
Like, yeah, I might do these things for you, but there should be a clear visual of like what a hetero man who works through life and has to work and do certain things, how that looks.
Yes, because as a father, you are the first representation of what a guy is.
Right.
Like she's building her fucking analysis of what a man is or could
Off-
be,
off of
should
you.
be,
Yeah.
off of what you are. 'Cause you're
Yeah.
the first example, you right there. So based off how this man treats me,
And
and
you
based
think-
off how he see,
But
And you think that
listen to
hurts
what
more
you're
than helps, right?
huh?
And you think what this is hurts more than helps.
Hurts.
But what you're saying
Good
is
intentions aimed in the wrong direction.
so great fathers create terrible bitches, annoying bitches. That's what you're saying.
No.
If you're a great father, your daughter's going to be annoying.
How so?
You said this is the start to Jada Pinkett Smith.
This is the start of J.D. Pinkett Smith being a
Well,
great father.
I didn't say that he was being a great father. I think he has great intentions, but this isn't good parenting.
But he's being a great father. He's upholding what it is to be a man. Making your wife happy, making your 2 daughters
But
happy.
what is behind this? What if it's like, well, the daughter's a little too young, but I was gonna say, what if there was like a challenge? Like, hey, if you do this and you do this well enough, I'll do it for you. What if that's how he got to this point? Yeah, sure, I'll get in this picture with you and do this thing, but you have to show me that you've worked hard at this and you've done this thing, and that's how you're going to get
That's
there,
what I
and
mean.
then I'll do that for you.
And that's usually the type of men that would even do this.
Okay.
Like they're already doing all that work
Before,
Like,
yeah.
you feel me?
It's usually the type of men that would do this.
Yeah, for sure.
That's nigga where when.
Look,
Stop making stuff up. This is bad.
this is the type of shit that you would do.
No, I
For
wouldn't
sure.
put on a
This
tutu
type of
for
shit
my
Lauren
daughter.
would do. This type of shit probably all of us would do.
I brought this up as something that I wouldn't do.
Yeah, but you don't have a kid. You just
I don't have a kid, but
you're a couple months away from it.
I've rented kids.
Yeah, damn near adopted. And how that
That's
go?
what I'm saying. Like I've been in care of kids.
Do you think that in this world today that might actually be helpful?
What?
It might be helpful today.
To wear a dress?
Nah, for everything you're gonna see, for it to not look crazy to you. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking outside the box.
Oh, so let me prepare my
I'm just
daughter
having-
to see trans people by putting on the dress?
Nah,
That
I'm
what-
just
that what you
just kind of in a weird way.
Yeah,
but
that-
like
that's
I
what you
was
said.
Not really.
That's what he said.
in a weird way. I get what he's saying. That's what it sounds like. I mean, but I'm just asking a question. I'm just trying to like flip and.
But
I'm
that's
trying to,
why
I'm trying
you-
to think
I feel
out
you.
loud.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But hopefully, like,
Brainstorming.
the way your daughter thinks when she's 7 isn't how she thinks when she's 19.
Yeah.
Like, she better come up with her own viewpoints of like what men are.
nigga,
Yeah,
they
but
start
you-
doing it. They
But your
start doing that.
personality is formed.
Yeah,
in your early
yeah.
ages. So whatever
Yeah.
she is at 19 is just gonna be an exaggerated version of a 4-year-old, so or an evolved version, or more refined.
But if you're Jada Pickett's father, how is she doing anything bad to you? Like, why would you care how annoying your daughter is?
Because
to
that's your
other men?
responsibility. Like, nigga, you made a child and you put it out into the world. It's kind of on you to at least make sure this child isn't hurting the world.
But she's not really hurting the world. She's really just hurting Will's feelings. Just her husband.
Yeah,
That's
she's
fine.
terrorizing the man. Wait, so are you saying that if you had like a son that hit his woman, you would be like, "You're not hitting me, so I'm doing this thing"?
I'm saying I'd much rather be a great father and my daughter, treat her husband like a pussy than me be a shitty father and have my daughter just be one of the hoes.
I feel it.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel that. I understand
That's what I'm
that.
saying. I
feel
Wholeheartedly.
For sure.
I feel that. Yeah.
Because
I'd rather be a great father and do those things, but also I'd rather
Yeah.
be
There's
a
another
I'd rather be a
choice.
good enough father to think that how I've raised my daughter, by the time she is 20, if she's or 25 and she's fucking up her man's life, I can reason with her because of how I've raised her.
Exactly.
And I can be like, bitch, you tripping.
Exactly. Yeah.
You call her a bitch?
She old enough.
She earned it. How old you?
Depending on her
how old your daughter
relationship.
got to be to call her a bitch?
Shit.
And she's gonna hear this. Remember, this is the internet. It lives forever.
She probably won't hear this.
I don't know. It kind of pertains to her.
Yeah, they're probably gonna save the clip for that.
These are the
purpose.
moments that get highlighted.
Yeah.
Like, watch when you have a baby. Like, this shit just resurface somehow.
Like the kids in the school. Like,
I wouldn't say bitch all the way, but I'd like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'd stop before it got there.
Also, you gonna he's gonna ruin.
Yeah,
he's gonna
yeah.
ruin.
I'm
He's gonna
playing.
ruin. it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
A man is supposed to speak with his chest. He's supposed to say it with
I would never
conviction.
use that word to call my daughter in any way, shape, or form
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't want another dude calling her a bitch, right?
Nope.
Exactly. So why teach her that it's okay for me to call you a bitch? You're just teaching her that it's okay for somebody else to call her a
never do
bitch.
it. I would never
Same
do
thing
it.
with when all right. Be careful.
I would never do it.
Be careful. You might have a 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 sitting underneath you right now. You got to be careful.
And it's not going to be his. It's not going to be his problem. That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's not gonna be his problem, but it would definitely be his fault.
and Jada Pickett. First of all, no,
Yes.
it's nothing wrong with Jada. It's everything wrong with Will. Now, this is a deeper conversation.
It's deep.
gaslighting.
It gets that far.
It gets that far.
It gets
it's
that far.
nothing wrong with Jada. I feel like because Tupac obviously had no problem with the bitch. If anything, he went to Hollywood, New York. He was bouncing around the United States trying to get away from this bitch. So Tupac had no problem.
Yeah.
This is a
You're
Will issue.
You're right. But she isn't making it
She's not
easier.
the best person, but
Yeah, she-
but I feel like
She kind of sucks.
I
nigga.
feel like I would have no problem. I have no problem. No problem.
I feel that.
I would love to see that. I wonder if we could put that prompt into like ChatGPT or what's the one that makes movies?
Oh yes. Sora.
Open Sora.
Yeah, put that shit in open source. J Noblez versus Jada Pinkett.
Nigga. I'm telling
See
you,
what happens
it's gonna end with her
in a full Nelson.
nigga on her best behavior.
Damn,
Okay.
Tone. I didn't know that.
No shit.
all that shit runs so deep that you wouldn't do these things for your daughter. It's kind of funny.
All what shit run.
But you see how I wasn't lying when I said the vulnerability. This whole episode is about vulnerability. That's the staple this week. Be vulnerable, people, and like the video.
Can I be vulnerable for a minute? Just in one moment.
Why are you asking like that? Why are you asking like a psychopath? That's how.
Listen, guys, I just really want to level with you real quick. Can I just open my heart up?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for
guess.
sure.
you know,
You're
I
always
just-
welcome, brother.
It's like you're
It's kind of just been on my heart for a minute, and it's like, apparently haven't been vulnerable in the past, so I guess now is the time.
Is this your
But-
vulnerable voice?
Literally, but I just wanted to tell you niggas that secretly I hate you all, like deeply.
Well, that's. I mean, look, look.
Like,
That's
fuck these niggas.
if that's the
If
level.
I have to expose my true feelings,
Yeah.
I would say I just like everybody
yeah.
secretly.
Yeah. But that's
Yeah.
that's vulnerability.
That's vulnerability.
Yeah.
That's
That's
good.
vulnerability.
I had to be honest about that. You're
you
right.
know-
I feel so much lighter.
Yeah. Your soul is
Lowen's
cleansed.
do rag is more vibrant.
Yeah, and we accept you as you are, my brother.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that, brother.
We just want you to be more.
And we
honest.
ready for you whenever you ready.
I accept it. I
to
accept
get out that closet that you in. We here for you. Ready,
Yeah.
willing, accept,
What closet is that?
open. That's for you to decide, my brother.
Well, I was asking.
You
I
in
don't
there by
know.
yourself.
It's obviously the gay one,
What's,
but
what's written
Well,
on the
hold on.
what's-
Don't put that on Lauren.
What's written on the door?
There's a couple different closets. I don't know what's behind curtain number 3. I'm not there.
That's the closet on there?
I'm just hosting this thing.
yo, let's talk about Mike and Jake. Have y'all been seeing that?
I haven't
Mike
seen
and
that yet.
Jake.
Nigga, it's Mike Tyson
Oh yeah, Mike and Jake.
Get
Yeah,
out the
yeah,
closet,
yeah.
brother.
and versus Jake.
Was you waiting for me? Nigga?
Nah, I'm just
Fuck outta
saying,
here,
you still
nigga.
in there. You still talking.
You weren't holding curtain hangers and shit.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm about to say who y'all got your money on?
Man,
Oh,
Jake, unfortunately.
and by the
I
way,
got my money on Netflix because they the only people I'm paying for this shit.
yeah, for sure. And by the way, shout out to Sugar Sean. You know what I mean?
O'Malley.
Shout out to O'Malley. You know, fuck Cheeto. Yeah, I just had to say that real quick. I should have bet money on it.
That's real political.
Yo, and another thing, real quick. So Prize Picks and all these new betting things are coming to North Carolina.
Yes.
Prize
We've
Picks
been
been-
bombarded
been
with
here
ads.
for a while.
We've been bombarded with ads.
Bro, I'm seeing like fresh ads made specifically for North
Yeah,
Carolina.
DraftKings is doing that.
I saw
Bro.
Shaquille O'Neal saying, "Hey, Riley."
All of them are
Nigga,
saying it.
the
Kevin
Jesus coming
Hart,
to you.
everybody, nigga.
Nigga,
The football players,
I'm
everybody.
like, why
yeah.
is Gretzky telling me to?
Gretzky, yep.
Bro, the idea of gambling is getting so bad. I hopped on UFC 5, right? And they basically have a new mode to where, like, you know, when people are fighting, you can make bets in game to earn in game currency. So I saw this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I could bet on Sean O'Malley. I was
Part of
like,
the culture
oh,
now.
I'm like, yo, like I of course I won. You know, I chose Sean O'Malley. You know,
He's,
TKO.
he's nasty.
TKO.
He's nasty.
You know
He's
what
one
I
of
mean?
them.
I should have bet real money.
He might go down as one of the goats.
Nah, he's dope. He's hard.
His interview on
Cheeto's
Flavor
hard
was pretty
too.
crazy.
Like, don't confuse it. Like, Cheeto's fucking incredible, but nah, the idea of betting is getting very disturbing. You know, I don't know what the future is gonna look like, nigga. My kids might be auctioning off my car and shit, just trying to get his fix. You know what I mean? He's trying
Well,
to
just
shoot
don't-
some dice.
Just don't put their name on the title, but
Nigga, he gonna
I
find a
feel
way.
like this
Real
is one of
gamers
those
do.
things. This is like I don't want to say it's a universal human principle, but this is one of the, like, you can't stop gambling. It's impossible because, and it's kind of a fucked up thing to try to stop it. Like, why can't I make money off of like my gut feelings?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with the government?
Yeah.
Like, maybe there should be some things I shouldn't be able to gamble on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, certain like, you definitely probably shouldn't be able to gamble on politics because that's just going. It's just certain power infrastructures that you can't touch because then you're gonna pervert everybody's intentions. But
Yeah.
sports betting, like, nigga, we betting in the crowd. Like, nigga, I think my team's gonna win against yours.
Yeah, literally.
Why not put some money behind that? shit?
Yeah, literally. And it's one of those things, man. It's almost weirdly like, it's like they're pushing it in like a perverted way, though. Like,
new.
It's
new.
It's everywhere
'Cause it's
like
new.
the fact that it's in a game. Like, I'm hopping on a game, I'm making bets to earn in-game currency,
Mm-hmm.
and I was actually looking up like niggas that was fighting like Dustin. Fuck, what's his name? I forgot, but Dustin was fighting some nigga. Dustin Poirier. I'm looking him up. I'm like, damn, like, who's this nigga he fighting? I'm actually looking up nigga for a game.
Yeah, nah. It's a tricky situation, but I'm not against gambling by any means. It's one of those things where we can't have too many laws that govern us making decisions for ourselves.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If I want to lose my life on the Lakers, I should legally be able to lose my life on the Lakers.
And the thing is, right, it's a slippery slope because somebody needs to watch over it. Like, it needs to be a regulation because if not, it's going to be a lot of people like that.
What type of regulation we talking?
I don't know. Like, just at least, I don't know, like how much money you spending. Like, at least some type of eagle eye watching over everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think it should be some like lawless zone where like you're able to just make bets for yourself, like under the table bets. That's how niggas get shot. That's how bodies end up missing.
Yeah, but that's when niggas lose.
A lot of people lose.
You gotta pick your parlays correctly,
Nigga, that's when people win. That's when people win.
Yeah, true.
A lot of winners have got shot too.
Yeah. So, and that's why making gambling illegal would increase the likeliness of that happening. Because now we got to do more nefarious means of making this money, and there's no regulations. You can't bring a gun into the casino, but you could bring a gun to bingo night downtown.
Yeah, and
Shoot that whole bitch up if you don't win.
it's the weird thing about what gambling is, but I mean, somebody said they putting their money on Jake Paul. I might have to whoop your ass and sparring for saying that. I don't know which one of y'all niggas said that, but I'm putting my money on Mike Tyson.
I'm saying that I think Jake Paul might win, unfortunately.
Just, I get you, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to underestimate Mike.
No, I'm not trying to underestimate either of them. It's just an age thing.
Age is a real thing.
It gets when it's that like
It's a disparity.
Yeah, when it's that much of a disparity,
Yeah.
it can affect things. Now, Mike still looks amazing, but
It's
if he can't slip properly,
if his
he can
hips
get- you know what I'm
don't
saying?
allow him to move, like
if he can't slip he'll slip the first two, but if Jake figures out how to put a good combination in there, he'll catch him with one that might stumble him a little bit or something.
And I
Yeah,
wonder-
because the thing is,
Yeah.
all the muscle memory is there. Like, he knows what he's supposed to be able to do, but if he can't do it fast
Fast
Yeah.
enough. That's
If-
what I'm saying.
then
it's-
it
That's what I'm
defeats the
saying.
point.
Literally.
And
'Cause
like,
he knows it the best that there is to know it.
if
and
it's-
nigga fighting like, bro, half a fraction of a second is like,
Changes
it
the
could be
game.
everything.
Yeah.
It could be everything.
Yeah.
It-
I've watched fighters get slow and it just changes.
But
Yeah.
does this make you, like, in terms of Jake Paul's boxing credibility, this kind of is like
Nah,
a
'cause-
chink in the armor because, bro, you fighting a 57-year-old dude.
It's all the chink in the armor. Every one of his
Yeah.
fights have been something that isn't specific to like, hey, here's an amazing boxer I'm fighting.
it's
not that.
It's
Yeah,
not.
but
him.
at least they weren't 57. Like, this is just despicable.
This
Nah,
is kind of weird.
I think this is kind of gross.
honestly,
It's kind of weird.
it's in a weird way. This might
It's gonna go down as
Be-
a big event.
it might be one of
Yes,
his
it
most
is.
fair fights.
Who's?
Because like the nigga has fought like Ben Askren, who's a fucking wrestler.
The Woodley
You
fight
know
was
what
a
I
good
mean?
fight too,
The Woodley fight was a good fight.
in a way.
Granted,
The Fury
I think.
fight, he fought Fury.
Granted, I think Woodley took some money for that for sure.
Maybe I don't know. He got rocked. But I mean, the Fury fight, he lost to Fury, didn't
Yeah, but I thought we were just going through the people who he fought.
he?
that was
We
like-
are. No, I'm saying that's
He did lose to Fury.
He did lose to Fury.
I'm
Exactly.
surprised.
One of the only boxers who's a real boxer
Who
and
wasn't even one of
around
the-
age.
Who isn't
Yeah.
even one of the top boxers.
Yeah.
You fighting a hobble like that would be like me being proud of beating a 57-year-old Michael Jordan in basketball. It doesn't have the same weight.
I don't even think you could beat a 57-year-old.
I definitely could.
No,
57-year-old,
no,
probably.
no,
Yeah, probably. He drinks too much liquor.
no.
Playing 57-year-old Michael Jordan in basketball might be like playing AJ in basketball.
No.
I think
Why
so.
are you? Look,
I
you
think
wouldn't
so.
be able to beat any version of Michael Jordan.
So what does that mean for your odds? We prize picking.
I'm probably not beating him.
Probably. You're probably not, and I'm definitely not. That says a lot about your mentality. But yeah, this is kind of
And I don't want it to sound like I don't think Mike can win, because I think Mike has clearly the knowledge base, the ability. Like, I think he can, but it's just that
And
kind
it's
of an age difference.
how much animal is left in a nigga that's 50.
I mean, there's probably a lot left in Tyson.
Joe Rogan got a bigger table because of all the animals
Yeah,
left than Mike Tyson
yeah,
at
yeah.
57 years old.
Real shit.
And Joe Rogan on PEDs.
With
Yeah.
thunderous leg
Yo,
kicks.
that's
Yeah.
great. Yo, Joe Rogan is on some shit so he can kind of be like Mike Tyson.
Ooh, this is kind of crazy, but this is interesting. I saw a nigga It was actually podcast cringe, that video right there. Shout out to that YouTube channel. It just dawned on me. But he said that in their prime, he would take Joe Rogan in a fight over Mike Tyson.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
He said it.
I'm trying to figure out what the rules are. And this video, I mean, we can probably just play this guy's video, I think.
Yeah. I think there's a no knock
But
clause.
he says that apparently it looks like the rule says that Jake might be able to wear headgear and Mike.
But yo, even like it's crazy.
Tyson is dangerous, bro.
Even with what you said, like with that thumbnail of them like standing face to face, Mike Tyson looked terrible from the side. Like you could tell he's all old and like his arms ain't even got like it's not even striated no more.
Yeah.
His knuckles was all like you could see where it broke a couple times.
He got a dad vibe.
He looked good in them videos though, and the reason I think it could just be dangerous for him if he gets caught with something. That's why I say that.
Especially at 57.
Yeah, but realistically, if he's the aggressor, Jake could be in trouble too.
Jake could be
in a lot of trouble.
In trouble.
Mentally, because he could just get scared and remember, this is Mike Tyson.
This is Mike Tyson. And if Mike is coming at him with that aggressiveness where it's like, he used to charge people.
Yeah.
He used to like, you know what I'm saying? And cut you off while doing it and dipping and dodging while doing it. Like, if he can do that and get on the inside, it could be dangerous
As
for
a
Jake
little
too.
guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
he
made
used to
it.
do.
Yeah, because nah, nigga, it'll be a problem. That's kind of what makes it interesting. They both could lose this. They both could lose this in a horrible fashion.
It's
But who
weird.
do y'all have between Joe Rogan and Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
You taking Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mike
in a
Tyson.
boxing match for sure.
No, not in a boxing match. In a fight. In a fight, in an all-around fight where you can use all capabilities.
Maybe
because the
Tyson
nigga
still.
was saying Tyson never been kicked in the leg
Yeah,
before,
probably
especially
Joe
not by
Rogan.
a Joe Rogan.
I just don't know
Imagine
if-
Joe Rogan in his prime kicking Mike Tyson in the leg.
I think-
like, first of all, he doesn't train to get kicked in the leg.
I think you're like underestimating Mike Tyson's legs. Mike Tyson's legs.
I haven't studied him as well as you have.
I'm saying for like this leg strength. See, you're not a athlete or a fighter, so you're gonna take that weird. So
It's weird. I think Joe Rogan would have it. Definitely not off the hands.
Not off
No,
the
not
hands.
off the hands.
And I will say, Joe Rogan can easily get caught up. Joe Rogan has to be perfect. He has to strike perfectly. Because if he gets, I don't think he could just get punched in the face.
That would
by
be
Mike
weird though.
I'm saying if Mike is just gonna walk through a leg kick and continue to punch and just say, hey, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
like,
sacrifice this leg kick to punch you,
Yeah,
like
if-
it's over for Rogan.
And that's the thing. Like it's not like Mike has bad legs. Like
Mobility, just being able to move in, move out.
that would be a good one. But
That
I
would be
think I'll take
interesting.
Rogan.
I
I'll
think
still
full
take Mike.
fight, I think I'm going to take Joe Rogan, nigga. I'm not going to lie.
But at the same time, like when you have a person like Mike coming at you,
yeah.
It's different.
it's really not much you can do.
Put it this way. I don't
It's not
think
much.
Joe Rogan would take himself. You get what I'm saying? Because mentally in his head, like, you know, Tyson is in a different plateau. Like, it's a different level of fear. But I feel like if we could, on some video game simulation, like, there's no feelings involved. There's no like, oh, this is Mike Tyson. I'm scared.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm trying to kill this nigga.
It's gonna sound.
It could be a fight.
Yeah, it's gonna
would
sound
be a great
disrespectful
fight.
every time you pick anybody outside of Tyson because Tyson is literally one of the greatest of all time.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like disrespectful to say anybody's gonna beat this nigga low key
It's-
on a real level. You know he's lost before.
Yeah, which is weird. Like that's
Yeah.
the weird part of his legend.
I mean, Tyson Fury would fuck him up.
Yeah, at this point for sure.
Yeah. Like, that's all. It's
Tyson
not
Fury?
crazy to say somebody will
Yeah.
fuck Mike Tyson up. Tyson Fury would get him.
You talking about like the
Prime-
Tyson Fury?
Prime to prime, I don't
Tyson
know.
Fury, yeah.
Yeah,
The
Tyson
white
Fury.
dude?
Yeah, the white dude.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, he'd fuck
of
him up.
course. But that's not even a fair fight.
Wait, you talking about 50? I'm not saying 57. I'm
You
talking
saying
about
prime to
like,
prime.
yeah, like video game shit. Like Tyson Fury
don't
versus
know.
Mike Tyson, nigga.
I don't know.
Which Mike?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
What do you, Mike Tyson?
Which Mike? This version of Mike Tyson?
No, he's talking
No,
about the
not
old one.
57.
He's
I'm talking about when he was actively boxing.
I say I don't know about that.
Oh nah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, nah.
6'9".
Nigga, he fought Lennox Lewis. who
Yeah, I was
like,
about to say, yeah, nah. I don't think
Wait, you
Tyson
think-
Fury. Yeah, nah, Tyson Fury not holding Mike.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
think
know,
so, bro. I don't know.
I don't know. He's got the skill. He's got
the skill, but
he's
it's-
got skill and he's got so much size.
Back then, Tyson was very fast, and I
Back
don't know if
then,
he's
Tyson was like
Mike Tyson. That is,
he was the best fighter like ever walking.
he was very fast, bro.
But Tyson Fury got that gypsy gut, nigga. He got like, he doesn't work out on
Nah.
purpose because it helps him absorb punches.
Yeah,
You could tell by the way his fat is shaped on his torso. It's like that's padding for getting punched.
nigga, it's all that wheat, all that beer he be drinking. Yeah, nah. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. I think it'd be
Tyson-
interesting.
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
think it'd be very interesting.
I'm gonna be honest. You don't know.
All right. All right.
Nah. Look at that. Look at that.
That's a taller dude too.
That's not Tyson Fury, though.
Ow.
And you gotta
One
understand,
of those
like,
slips. One of those and a comeback.
you gotta understand,
Oh
like,
my
all
God.
it takes is one. Oh my God. Tyson Fury will walk out the ring just because he's mad that he can't hit him. He
think
wouldn't
so?
be He wouldn't be able to touch Mike Tyson.
So nobody can touch Mike Tyson?
No,
is
no,
what you guys are saying?
Mike Tyson been
So
hit.
why wouldn't
Mike gets
why
hit.
wouldn't
He
Tyson Fury be
wouldn't-
able to touch him?
He wouldn't.
Like y'all
be-
making it sound like he would just watch the nigga.
He wouldn't. Tyson Fury wouldn't be able to touch this Mike Tyson. He's not touching him.
So this Mike Tyson is the greatest boxer of all time, is what we're saying? Who do you
First of
think
all-
could touch Mike Tyson?
First of all, look,
Who do you think?
calm down with the sarcasm.
I'm asking.
Because you obviously don't know boxing or fighting.
And I'm asking a question.
It's like, what do you want? Like, what do you want me to say?
Who could touch Mike Tyson? Is he the greatest of all time to you niggas? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, he's lost.
Untouchable?
He's lost a few times.
I was about to say he's not
touchable.
undefeated.
He's lost a few, but
And do you think that he's lost to people that were worse at boxing than Tyson Fury?
We can find his career losses.
Might
Tyson
do a
Fury.
deep dive, nigga.
Nah, Tyson Fury, I don't know. And I'm only saying that if Tyson Fury had problems with Deontay Wilder, I'm pretty sure he would not want anything to do with this type of Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Lennox beat him in the 8th round.
Yeah, and that's
what it was.
Lennox.
Yeah.
He's not invincible, but like, nah, not Tyson Fury. But
I mean, it'd be good, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
he made it sound like a watch, but I don't know what I'm talking about, nigga. What time
I know
we
who
at?
wouldn't do it.
it's coming from a nigga who just guessed the last fight we won. I knew Sugar Show was gonna win.
I just knew that
Sugar Show?
Wilder would
person.
get washed. Wilder would get washed though.
Sugar Show.
Huh?
I said Wilder would get
With who?
washed. Tyson.
And that was my point.
With both Tyson.
If Tyson Fury's having many problems with Deontay Wilder,
But he beat him.
he's not
Didn't he
gonna
beat
want to
him?
touch.
He beat him, but he had problems the first time.
Yeah, problems.
He had problems the first time.
He had
Actually,
it sounds like he had solutions too.
he didn't have problems the second 2 times, Loki. The first time he
It
had
sounds
problems.
like because from what I heard, because like you
had
said,
problems.
I don't know shit about fighting. I just know what I hear from niggas who talk
he
fighting.
didn't have problems. He
so
didn't have problems.
from what I've heard, it's a kind of a clear difference in who's better.
Oh, for sure.
It's like it's not even
It just
even
became
close.
more glaringly close the second and third time.
Yeah. And plus, you fight nigga.
One of
More glaringly different, rather. You know what I mean?
12 rounds is a long time to figure
Yes,
somebody out.
yeah.
That second fight, you gonna know him.
nigga, 12 rounds is a long time to be like, all right, my strategy is to just hit this nigga in the face and have him drop down to the
But
ground.
that is the danger.
Yeah.
That
which
the
is
thing.
his strategy most of the time.
Yeah.
Which is why, and like Deontay Wilder, like I like him as a fighter. He's definitely like a great fighter to watch.
Right.
But he's never
Because he
been
got that power. Like you can't
That's
teach
the-
that. Not everybody just
But
has that.
that's the knock on power punchers is that a lot of them don't become good boxers because they have never had the
He's just got
ability
power.
to.
Yeah, they just rely on being able to punch
It's
nigga
not
in the
even
face
because
eventually.
they couldn't get good because they didn't have anybody who could stay in front of them long enough so they can learn how to be defensive.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have
And-
they box, but they have no because they knock people out because they do it so much. They don't get in front of great fighters enough to like hold them and teach them.
And some things are like just taught.
That-
Like
yeah.
Mike Tyson could hit hard, but he also had that defense.
He did.
Because it was just instilled in him. Like it
But
doesn't matter.
He
Like,
did. I think he did suffer a little bit from that too. Whereas like he knocked out so many people. Like when he got in front of the
he
real,
got a little cocky.
when he got in front of the
Yeah,
Lennox
yeah.
Lewis or someone like that, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
now it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
oh shit, I can't just.
and,
you
this,
know?
and this is also Mike Tyson. The nigga had like 8 white tigers. Like the nigga was on drugs.
Yeah.
But this shit going down.
But I mean, yeah, as
Nah.
fun boxers though, they do have to get in front of good competition to get better.
For sure. And this is why Jake is getting in front of Mike Tyson now. He's trying to get better, slowly but surely. You know what I mean? He's just building up to. Eventually, he's gonna fight like the worst ranked person in an actual boxing league.
This is a good play for him though. This is a good play for him monetarily, and if he creates like a good relationship with Mike after this, Mike can give him some game, some real good game pointers after this. Like they could be homies.
It could,
How
but
long?
like,
Oh, my fault.
nah. I was just saying, like, this has to end. Like what Jake Paul is doing, like this has to end with him either actually fighting somebody.
Yeah, it has to.
Because he can't just keep doing
keep
these
doing this. No,
publicities.
can't keep doing this.
You might hate to finish.
Because already nobody's buying these tickets.
No.
Like, that's like a known thing that like nobody's really buying these. It's kind of like they're giving them out, just a publicity stunt at a certain point.
I mean, there's
He's
money
making
there's money coming in.
There's money coming in because he has sponsors and connections.
Yeah, and they have
But-
viewership. They're getting pay-per-view buys.
But it's not like no, oh shit. Like, nah, nigga, just go to the UFC to get the real money. Like, don't fight Jake. Like, you better off.
How long you think it would take for you to train to be able to fight Jake?
2 years.
Probably a minute.
About 2 years.
A minute?
Yeah, probably a little minute.
Oh, okay, a little
Yeah.
minute. 2 years though?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe 1 to 2. If it's like of only training though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, probably maybe like 3. Maybe 2 to feel comfortable, but 3 to feel like, nah, I probably got a good chance.
So
3, 4.
is that credit for you or discredit for him?
You talking about years or months?
I'm talking about years.
Yeah, okay, that's what
What were you thinking? You was
I was
thinking
thinking
months?
years. I was thinking
okay.
years.
Yeah.
It's like 2 to 3 months. You can fight Jake Paul. You in the wrong business, boy.
Yeah, nah.
Put some gloves on,
I was about to say.
literally. But can we go to the note from last week to do the wild LOIs? Because we ain't do those.
Yeah, we're also at 2, by the way. So that's perfect.
Okay. And yeah, because we do have to do the wild LOIs. Was there anything else?
Yeah, trust, we didn't forget about you.
Oh,
We just had an action-packed episode last week.
yeah, I was about to say. Did y'all see that footage of that dude shooting his wife because she cheated?
The white dude that was
Yeah, the fat
naked from
white
the waist down. Yeah.
I heard about it, but I didn't see the footage.
Yeah, nah, man. The nigga was butt naked, pointing the gun at his wife.
Texas style.
Very Texas style. He was like, "You bitch, you cunt, you cheat on me," and she stood there 10 tall. You know what I mean? No worries. Like the camera wasn't even shaking. You know what I mean? Or maybe she was just that nervous. But
Or maybe he does this all the time and he just like she just knows when to take it serious. She can tell by the bass in his voice. It's like he ain't. And it's probably buckshot.
she calling it a fluke. But
You know,
nah,
in Texas they load up birdshot, buckshot, buckshot.
According to your boy,
Who?
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, literally.
yeah, nah, that nigga was sentenced to 10 years for shooting his wife. And it was crazy because, I mean,
Would you have shot her?
nah, I don't think so. He could have hit her. He could have kicked her out.
Whoa.
It's way better than shooting her. For sure. If we're talking about shooting somebody or hitting somebody,
I understand
Always
the
say
sentiment, but it was just,
Yeah, I was about to say we
strong
understand.
way
What
to
you're
but you
saying.
can't
Yeah.
disagree
But
with
we-
the sentiment. You can't disagree with it.
I can.
If you disagree with it, you're literally saying you're better off shooting it.
No, I could say that you shouldn't do either.
No, that's not.
Yes,
but
you
that's
You
not.
have the power to choose, the power of discernment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're choosing to not fucking play ball, but I mean that's what you're
To
doing.
not play. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, I am choosing not to
He
play
doesn't
ball,
want to
yeah.
play that ball.
Yeah. I'm
That
sorry
ball.
that's your
That
type of
ball.
game.
Are you his daddy? Why are you speaking for him?
No, I'm
No,
not his
we're
dad.
we're just not
I'm
as crazy
speaking
as
for
you,
him.
nigga.
Yeah.
We're just
Nah, but I'm just saying like
we like our women.
I'd
That's all.
rather hit her than shoot her. Jay Nobles.
Right. That's what that said.
nigga, that should be yes. Yes. Nigga, that should be on a t-shirt or something, nigga.
All right.
That's might be front page. I mean, I need to email WRAL, nigga. Or a TED
God.
Talk.
All right. That's not a LOI appearance, though. That's a Jay Nobles solo mission. nigga.
That's a nobleism.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. But nah, that's some real shit.
I can
He
only
coulda-
imagine if you had a gay son with that mentality.
For sure.
At least he's not getting shot. He might get smacked.
Jay Nobles. But wait, did we just bring something up? What did we just bring up?
was about
Oh
to
yeah,
get
the
in,
Texas dude. Was
yeah,
that
yeah.
context of that?
So basically, they were married for a couple years. She was a serial cheater.
Okay.
And I guess the last piece, I guess her breath just came back smelling too fucking pungent. And he was like, nah, I'm done. I know what this breath
Why
is.
shoot somebody who you know what they will do? What was the point of that?
Why shoot somebody when you know what they would do? Because you're already in the deep end. So it's like
It's no fixing this bitch,
And
so
that's-
I got to kill her.
I mean, that's
Tone Groove.
yeah. I mean, yeah, or you could like, because it's no therapy for hoeing. It's no therapist for hoeing.
Yet. That's a great business idea. We might have to bleep this out. Think about that. There is
Yeah.
a hole in the market. There's no counselor that you can go to that's like, Doc, I keep selling my pussy. I can't stop myself. I don't know what to do. They usually end up confiding those things into pimps, and they take that
Exactly.
and make them do it again.
Exactly.
They force the relapse.
Exactly.
But there's nobody that they can go to. We're on to something. We're stumbling on to something slowly.
Yeah. If y'all watching this, like the video, we might have a new segment. Yeah, nah, for real. But overall, guys, if you're married and your wife's a whore, don't shoot her. That was the point.
But if you want to hit her, or if you do want to shoot her, hit her instead. Jay Nobles.
Hit her across the temple.
Jay Nobles. Jay Nobles. Jay Nobles. Jay Nobles.
Yeah.
Jay Nobles.
I'm advocating for life.
I would say if your bitch is a serial cheater, go somewhere else, nigga. Just buy a different box. Like, you don't have to keep eating the same cereal. You don't. You don't have to hit this box of cereal either, or shoot it. You can go put your pants on and find another home to live in. It's really simple.
If you had to have the choice of shooting or smacking, everybody would smack.
Jay Nobles.
No, that was the question.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You know what you wanted to hear.
Nigga, that was a question.
That was rhetorical, nigga.
Nigga, that was a question. It wasn't facetious.
What was the question?
If you had,
you fucking
if you had to choose to shoot your whore wife or to smack your whore wife, you're probably gonna smack her, right?
No. I'm not gonna participate.
No,
you gotta understand. There aren't just two options, and that's how I can tell you a nigga that vote, because you can't see past like what the two options that they're giving me. There's always a third option at play. There always is.
Why'd you make voting fucking?
Because
he's
a
war.
Because
like,
no, because it's the mindset. It's the mindset to where it's
you
like,
see how he disrespected.
It's the average consumer psyche to where it's like, I got Coca-Cola, I got Pepsi.
Consumer.
I have to choose a soda. I'm gonna drink.
A couple weeks ago.
I'm gonna take this one.
That's my line.
When you could just not drink soda.
First of all,
but he doesn't understand that.
I think that was
because he's got the mentality where he's been forced to choose between the lesser of two evils for so long.
I just
he
think
doesn't
you could have made that point with a different
third
thing.
Option.
You could have made that point with a different thing, because you're making it sound like voting is. Idiots do that.
Him voting is a symptom. Like what happens is the voting conditions his brain to think that there's only two options.
So you think not voting makes you smarter?
He's so
I think
stupid.
not voting is the third option.
He's so
that people don't
stupid.
realize that they have, and that if everybody did, the system
so you don't
would crumble.
think the people who vote, regardless of there being two options or three options or a party that's a green party or whatever, you don't think the people who vote like voting for reasons beyond the fact that there's an opposition?
Shout out to
That's
Amonte.
not at all what I'm saying.
What's his name? Amonte Hall. Amonte Hall. We actually did an interview with him, and this was actually a topic of discussion, voting, you know. And yeah, we was talking about that. Yeah, I forgot what you would disagree with.
About everything.
Voting is important. Please vote, nigga.
Yeah, I'm not even like I can't vote. I just thought the way that you used that as your point was a little off.
Please vote.
Nah, because it's
because
the mindset.
He doesn't believe in the power
him
of voting.
to believe that there's only ever two options.
So
like, there's a third option. There's always a third option.
But of course there's a third option. You're supposed to leave. You're supposed to leave when it first happens.
There we go. This is what therapy does.
But
it helps you realize
if you're already at the point when you're gonna shoot your wife, the next option isn't to not shoot her. It's to hurt her, and it's probably gonna be a smack on the low end. If you get what I'm saying?
Lauren needs his own camera angle so we can see how horrified.
Like if you think about the idea of what I'm saying, there is no shoot his wife, not shoot his wife. No, that's not the option for these type of niggas.
What's the option for these type of niggas?
You got to settle.
What are you settling with?
The lesser of two evils.
And what's that lesser evil?
Democrats. The Democrats.
A backhand? Nigga, that's the lesser of two evils.
Throughout history, with human civilization, what we've done with bad ideas is that we typically just ignore them. And we ignore them for so long that they disappear. And that's what we'll do with that.
I feel it.
We'll just act like it never happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm glad you feel better.
You in this two-party system. You don't know nothing. You can't see outside of red and blue.
Nigga, what are you talking about? You're fucking.
You fell for the propaganda. You know it's red, white, and blue in the American flag? Niggas never vote white. It's always red or blue. Think about it. That resonated with Lauren. You see that ferocious head shake? Yeah, boy. Let's get into some wild LOI.
Yeah, slow down, nigga. Yeah, we didn't. Shout out to everybody that left the wild LOI. Yeah, obviously we're about to get to it. But if you don't know, you're watching, you're new to this, hashtag wild LOI. Any questions or concerns in the comments, please put them down below. Any questions about the universe? Any questions about shit? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like what you do soldering. If you have questions about soldering, we have a nigga that solders shit in here. So, just put it down below. But yep, 𝙬𝙾𝚃𝚃.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you're a domestic abuser and you confusing what weapon you want to choose to hit your wife with,
and
just hit J Noblez
we
personally,
do-
because we don't answer that on LOI.
And that was too long. Next time, shorten that. But
No.
the overall, we do have 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 by we still have that drop, the 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃.
Yeah, I'm sure we do. We fine.
That might have to start being like a little 𝙬𝚃 transition. But shout out to MPPD, always doing good work. 𝙬𝚃. Hashtag 𝙬𝚃. Do white people, specifically white boys, play so many games that flirt with the idea of them being homosexual? You all make your gay jokes, Tony, each other, but white boys in the Midwestern area take it to another level. I'm pretty sure it was a white dude that started smacking his teammate ass and normalized that into male sports. White boys where I grew up would expose their nuts in the locker room or play nut tag. Whoa, nut tag. Have y'all heard of that?
Nah.
Okay, that's good.
Nah.
And I'm wondering, is this just a poor country white boy thing? Yes. Is this the white community as a whole that flirt with the idea of homosexual tendencies, yet remain heterosexual and sometimes even homophobic at the same time? Hashtag loads of integration.
Interrogation.
no, integration is right.
Oh, integration?
Oh,
okay, you're right.
shut the I can't believe I trusted you're stupid.
Hey, you never know.
But this isn't some white people shit. We have a friend that's allegedly exposed himself to you. You've seen his nuts.
Just exposed in just in like a room by yourself. Just
Tony,
exposed them.
talk about it.
in the room by ourselves.
How did you see our friend's nuts?
It was outside on the basketball court, and he revealed them. He revealed themselves.
How long did you look?
Not very long.
He revealed them mid-game.
It was on some like we shooting around. Like shout out. I don't want to say his name. Nah.
Don't say his name.
Why not? He cool with exposing his nuts. You don't think he cool with sharing his
Just because
name?
you're still traumatized doesn't mean you look. It's done.
Nobody's traumatized. Ain't no telling what you've seen.
Nah, we know
turn
what
you
you
to
see.
this nigga.
Nah, look.
To who we see today.
I was just saying.
Yeah,
man,
Noah's got his legs crossed trying to be your therapist.
Yeah, this nigga.
I'm comfortable, man. I'm just trying to talk to my buddy.
Nah, but and that's exactly why I was about to say what I was about to say, because this isn't white boys have popularized this and they do it to the extreme. But there are some niggas who participate in this weird activity. I think it's a thing with like young adolescents.
And it's something it's on a primal level. It's something like weird. It's something like weirdly primal with it. Like a locker room full of dudes. All it takes is one to do some gay shit and kind of just spurs.
Do you usually volunteer first, or you let somebody else go?
No, I'm just saying that's typically what happens, right? In most situations, all it takes is one person to do it.
And then
Smack on the
everybody's
ass.
doing it.
Well,
Now it's normalized.
That's how you reveal who is who in which room. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I
But
think we revealing somebody
if everybody,
right now.
I'm done. Keep telling your jokes. I'm done. Fuck it. I'm done.
You just talking about it so
keep going.
casually, nigga.
Let's keep
Damn.
going.
3 in a row. Calm down.
You talking about it so
God
casually.
damn it. I don't even know my fucking point.
It's not my fault you can't stay focused thinking about tagging niggas' asses.
But overall, all it takes is one time to smack a nigga on the ass.
And then everybody else.
Because, let's be honest,
or
right?
somebody do the towel thing, right?
The towel.
The towel thing.
I've seen you do that.
No, you haven't. Why are you lying? You just making shit up now? That's what we do?
He's trying to think back.
Nah, I think
You're
I've seen
trying
you
to
do
make
that.
it up. When have you seen me with a towel? When did we be around towels? Think about this, nigga.
Good
Think
game,
about
boy.
what's it.
He's done that before. You played football before.
Justin
That's
doesn't
really a
have
football
good
game.
games.
You said what?
He doesn't have good games. There's nothing to correct. Chip.
Lawrence played football. I know you've experienced a lot of it.
No, I didn't play for long.
You've experienced a lot of it.
You didn't experience a lot.
Yeah, I played. I mean, I was in the locker room for a while because I practiced and all that. But
The idea that this is a poor country white boy thing. You see what he did with poor?
it's just a white boy thing.
I think
what
he
if
was
it
making
is
a joke,
all
but you seem to
levels-
not like.
No, but what if it is
All levels of white boy are more comfortable with acting gay and remaining heterosexual.
no matter of net worth?
Right.
matter of net worth.
It's all, yeah.
Yeah, all white boys are more comfortable with doing the gay thing, knowing that they're not gay. They're not like caught up in it like black men are. We're all caught up in like once you play, it's like a certain level. Don't get too far.
Don't get
and
too
as soon as you
far.
get even close to that line, I'm starting to look at you funny. Like, are you? This
Yeah.
nigga always play too goddamn much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
White
yeah.
boys will play all day with that shit, and then literally look at the homie and be like, "So your wife, what's she cooking?" Like, or just like hang out.
Yeah.
That's their hangout.
Yeah. And white people overall, they're just a little bit more comfortable with just sex overall. Like, yo, dude, come over, bang my wife with me. Like, that's probably a
Yeah,
thing.
you have a point.
That's
You might have a
happened
point.
like before. It's definitely happened.
Yeah. You might have a point.
But nah, man.
We're tied to our ego as black males a lot more.
And it's just,
You're not.
well, no, not really, because I know a lot of niggas that have been damn near in trains. You know what I mean?
What do
Like
you mean by that?
they've been evolved into trains.
What do you mean by that?
Exactly. Like hey, it's my turn. Like they've been evolved into trains. So like that's a pretty vulnerable state to be in.
You mean like amongst
That's
ourselves?
what you want me to do? You want me to get more vulnerable?
But I'm to your point, because you was like, it's really on some white boy shit. But niggas do shit like this every day. Shout out to a good friend of ours. This nigga, it was like 4 niggas in a hot ass car in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, I'm guessing the nigga who was getting his piece sucked sat behind the driver's seat every time.
Getting his piece sucked by a woman.
By a woman.
Okay.
So it was a nigga.
Yeah, these are his friends. We got to clarify.
Yeah, these are all of our friends. We're good friends with him. We see him all the time. So mind you, it was a girl sucking his piece, right? So I'm getting head. Let's just say I'm there. I'm getting head. My homie's right there in the driver's seat. And this is a real story that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Another homie's right there in the passenger. Another homie's in the back seat right beside, like, I guess.
Hey, you can see, I remember you talking about this.
Like, it was a crazy story. So, I mean, that's kind of gay.
Mm-hmm.
And I even told my homie that. I was like, that might be gay.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you're hearing another
the sounds,
you're
the
hearing the
moaning,
sounds, the moans.
And he had his piece out too. Didn't he?
You're hearing, you're probably feeling like you're smelling the ass.
Yeah, that's like,
it's ass that's out.
That's a little funky. It's
It's
weird.
balls that's hanging.
Yeah. So, to his question, and with the white boy thing and whose thing it is,
Yeah.
if your white boy homeboys, they play gay with you, how do you act?
I don't have enough, but
Okay. Do you lean in? Do you?
nah,
Do you-
I don't lean it because it never gets that serious because we're past the point of high school.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean? Like once you're past the point of high school, it kind of stays, pretty basic. It don't really go past the point of it even being gay.
It feels safer with my white homies than it does with the black homies.
You feel safer with white men?
I feel safer with a white guy making that joke than I do with the homies making that joke.
Why?
I don't know.
You
Because I
think-
feel like that's just white boy shit.
Well, so what the homie does, you think is a
Exactly.
real threat?
Which is what my point was when we were talking about like, hey man, I'd rather have a white dude be getting plugged by, a black dude. It's almost like you're saying white dudes are more feminine. So it's easier to look at them doing gay shit.
And look, I'm trying to look at it from this perspective because even within the homie, if it's just my friend, then it's just my friend, and my friend I know is my friend, so I believe I know who my friends are regardless of race. But if it's just, I'm saying if there's a person I don't really know that well, we met at a basketball, whatever, and it's a white dude who did some shit like that, I'm thinking that he's just on some white boy shit. If it's a black dude that did some shit like that, I'm thinking like, who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
You wearing a wire? Well, that's because you believe in stereotypes.
I mean, the stereotypes come from a place.
Yeah, they do. They come from a place. And
It's tricky, man.
It's tricky. I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
Final answer.
It's yeah and no. Cause it's not just white people, man. Trust me. Like any nigga that's being like that has been in a train or been around, that's been in the vicinity of one of their constituents, their homies, doing their thing, that's weird.
Yeah.
So niggas be on the same shit.
I
man.
agree.
You'll be surprised. But yeah, good question. Good LOI PD. Shout out to you. Always doing good work.
Yep. And now we got another another eulogy. So what's his name? You slime it? Is it slime the goat? I can't see.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So for context, I'm at 5'11" point in the show. but they couldn't even tell a story without interrupting each other and in a way downplaying each other's intellect and viewing how they saw what happened. Hashtag #LOI. Did y'all not take a page out of the Joe Budden book? For example, he would let his host tell their version of what happened. He said, their version of what happened. He says, all right, now let me tell you how I seen it. Furthermore, giving him a chance to make the story funnier, bringing light to certain parts while also letting his host get off whatever they wanted. so the listener can have a real experience. 5 minutes and I'm mad y'all can't even tell a story without discrediting another. But they'll I think I need to move. It's a little glad. I was trying to fight through that shit, but I was like, why don't I just move? Y'all were there together. So y'all fighting about who's telling it. A part of this is how he typed it too. It's not just me.
It's just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. So y'all fighting, but who's telling the story right while telling the story? It's taking away the funny. And I've been a pod viewer comedian podcast since 2015, i.e. Brilliant Idiots. Like, does anyone remember Cash from Flagrant? Yes. The first black guy host that they had, I studied this pod shit. And those were examples on how tenured I am in this shit. And that's to validate my point on why y'all should have gave each other respect to tell the story from y'all sides. Fuck the time it takes to do it. Once it's done, it's a masterclass you will be putting on.
Yeah. Man,
yeah, so why don't you respect my intellect?
Shout
Fuck,
out to
nigga.
Slime. Shout out to Slide to go. And I know what episode, and I know exactly what he's talking about. He's talking about when we almost had to put hands on the white man.
Yeah.
He's talking about that. Yeah, we was interrupting a lot during that story. It doesn't happen too often.
Almost had to put hands on me. What story are you talking about?
When the white dude, he thought he had an issue with two black men, but we got out the car and he was everybody came to their senses.
Oh yeah,
But-
that story. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and overall, I think you did mistell the story. You told one part a little bit too early, but I mean, I don't really know what to say. Why you interrupt me when I'm telling my great stories?
Because you like to lie.
That's not true.
You like to make shit up, and you just like to
Make
bullshit.
shit up. Boy, nigga, what?
There is
Creative differences.
I was gonna say that there is a creative difference on storytelling, to where each of y'all don't think the other person tells the story good enough.
Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing.
Yeah. There's a lot of things I don't think he does good enough.
Not really. But
There are times
my
it depends on the story, and I think it's because when a person feels like the story is more theirs, that's when they don't want it. Because you felt like Noblez felt like that story was more his than.
he also told it wrong.
I think you feel that way because you feel like the story's more yours.
No, he literally
Because you're the one who was more angry. You're the one who was more like engaged. You're the one who's more. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you're like, nigga, let me tell the shit.
Yeah, but he
brought that energy for the white man
But he literally
to his black
he
comrade.
literally also told the story wrong. Like
Okay,
he
tough
skipped
one.
like a little part that would have added a little bit of context
What did I skip?
on the comedic side.
What'd I skip?
It was like you forgot about the second stop. But that's what I mean. It was just like I don't know. But yeah. I
guess we got to get better.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we was telling stories today. Comment down below if we interrupted each other enough this episode.
It probably was a healthy amount, but yeah, you know.
But I don't know. I don't think overall it doesn't really happen too bad. And that's honestly the first comment I got about like I've ever seen about that. So
It's pretty lengthy.
Hey, we've been doing this for about 4 years. So congratulations.
Yeah, you know, overall, you can't tell super niggas shit.
Yeah, when Tony's messing up a story, you know, sometimes you got to correct him.
Yeah, yeah.
But
sometimes you got to smack him instead of shooting him, right?
Yeah. Way better than shooting. Why you make it sound so crazy?
Still hurt.
WM9904 #LOI. I got a story about getting pulled over in a drive-through. White Castle, mind you. Wow.
Just reading more. We ain't gonna get it. We're not gonna get the full story.
Oh shit. I'm at the window and the cop standing between me and the menu. Ever have any shit like that happen? Ever have any shit happen to you like that? Oh my God.
That's the end of the question, I believe. When I looked it up,
It's not much more there.
It wasn't after the read more wasn't context for his story.
It's been a while since I told the story, but it was this one point. I'm driving down whatever street. I see 12. I feel the energy. I'm like, he's trying to pull me over. He's just trying to figure out how and why, right? Because
You know the street. It's fucking the street that connects you to Zaxby's. It's like that highway. But I'm driving. He's like they a couple feet away from me. Out of nowhere, nigga, they speed up like 70 miles per hour. I get pulled over, right? I go off to the right-hand side. It's two of them. One's black, one's white. The black one is named Mr. White. The white one's named Mr. Black. This type shit. I swear to God. It was that type of energy. Especially because
that type of energy,
it was that type of energy. So the nigga comes to my car. He's like, I swear to God. He's like, hey, how you doing today? I was like, nigga, I don't know. I'm just trying to see why I got pulled over. All entails, it was his training day, and the white cop was teaching him how to properly tail a nigga, which he failed because it's like nigga, you did a terrible job. But that was probably like my first stupid encounter with a police officer.
I don't really have no stupid ones. Every time I got pulled off, I was probably doing something wrong. Speeding, tags, reckless driving, and abandonment. Smelling like weed. 808's too loud. It's always been my fault. I take full accountability.
I've always been pulled over by some dumb shit. Registration. Yeah, like registration old. Shit like that.
Y'all niggas convicts, man.
Riding dirty. But it's not even riding dirty for real. That's just like tags.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that's just regular nigga shit.
You don't even get a ticket for that, right?
You can, yeah.
Oh, well.
I mean,
It depends on how long you've been riding.
Yeah. And if they have it in their system that you've been warned already.
Like 3 times.
Yeah. So
Third time's a charm. But yeah, no, I've never had a cop. I've never had to stop and freeze. You niggas ever had to stop and freeze?
Yo,
what do you mean, like frisk and shit?
Yeah, getting pat down. It's like, hey, nigga, don't move.
Oh, yeah.
I've been pat down, yeah.
Once.
Been pat down before.
Where? Somebody made you stop and freeze?
Yeah.
Stop and frisk?
Yeah. Yeah,
no, I'm not trying to say stop and frisk. That is a term, but you freeze, nigga.
Stop and freeze. You ain't never had somebody tell you stop and freeze? Stop and, yes, it's stop and freeze.
But why are we acting like nobody's ever said that?
Wait, I got
Nobody said that.
Nobody's never said that.
No,
but
nobody,
that's fine.
No, nobody has
but
said that.
yes, that has at A&T when I was with Benta and I had to get out the car and shit over the little weed, but nah.
That's not what I'm saying. See, you niggas done. You're not paying attention.
You don't know
I'm talking about.
What do you mean? Somebody pull out a gun and say freeze?
Yeah, like freeze. Stop moving, nigga.
Why are you saying stop and freeze? Nobody has ever used that phrasing in life, nigga.
Well, because I did it, and I'm an original man.
No, that's what he would say if he was 12. Stop and freeze. You would confuse the nigga.
Nigga would have kept running.
No, stop and freeze? What the fuck?
Stop and freeze.
Which one should I do first?
Stop and then freeze. It's pretty simple. You have to stop before you freeze.
Come on, man.
Think about it. If you're really froze, you gotta stop what you're doing.
Nigga, if a cop told me that, I might hold my breath. I don't know what's gonna happen. I might just
and you'll live to
pass
fight
out.
another day.
Nah, man. I've never had nobody tell me to stop it. I pray to God that's never happened. That'll never happen to me.
Yeah, because that sounds like a life-threatening situation.
I feel like I would be dead by that point.
Yeah.
Stop and like he's just trying to create an excuse to shoot me. Stop and freeze, nigga. You funny as shit. It's okay. But nah, man, fuck 12, man. We talked about this a couple times. Maybe until we start really getting paid from this work.
You don't think there's good cops out there?
It's a lot. It's a lot of good.
Nigga, give it 2 weeks. He'll change his mind on this shit. He's not gonna believe it. See what he does.
Nah.
It's gonna be love 12 from 2 weeks from now.
He's
Watch.
doing it. But that's what I was about to reiterate because words are powerful. No, there are a lot of good police officers. Back when I was training at Royce Gracie, one of them niggas was 12. You know what I mean? That's actually how I figured out about, what's really going on in Raleigh and these outer towns, all these all these dog food. There's a lot of dog food going around. But was there
Stop before you say something you're not supposed to say.
The last one's not a LOI. It's just a comment.
That 360 on the blood at J Noble specifically. He tagged the YouTube channel. Nigga.
Can I read it?
Sure.
No, you read it.
Joe DeBarco?
Because you hate the necklace just as much as he do.
No, I just hate the inconsistency, but I will read it.
Thank
at J Nobles, that 360 on the Bloodstone is hilarious. Ninjas was not on that crystal shit a few weeks ago. We ain't forget. That is right, sir. We did not forget. And we'll keep reminding you of that shit because you're a grifter. You bullshit. You lie. You're a salesman. Your logic is convenient to the moment. Meaning, whatever is going to get you out of your situation is what you're going to believe. Watch 2 weeks from now. He's going to be like, I would never hit a bitch. I would never shoot a bitch. There's always there. Like, it's always different. Like, some of our biggest debates, he literally did a 360 after we stopped recording. Like, that whole public school shit. We argued that for about 40 minutes on the pod. That was literally the B-side to the podcast. A violent debate. Immediately after, he goes, yeah, you might have a point on that shit. Jay Noblez, everybody.
When do you
did
remember
he not?
that?
Did he not?
I can't.
He definitely
I don't recall.
did.
You
I don't
can't.
recall.
You
I don't
can't
definitely
recall
did.
that statement.
He can't recall.
You're the only
you're gonna
person.
refuse
Wait,
to
let me
recall.
talk. Let me talk. You're the only man in this room that can recall that statement that I said. And don't look at Lauren for clarification.
I'm not looking at
he's
Lauren.
done. He's out.
Yeah.
He's not taking his side. He's done. So look at me. So that's what I'm saying, dog.
Why?
That's what I'm looking at you. I'm looking at your line.
There's no lie.
You're lying.
That actually happened. That's what's funny about this.
First of all, and back to WM9904.
Look, here it go. Defend
and
yourself.
First of all, there was no 360 on the Bloodstone. The problem I had with Tony about the Organite was that he brought it up in a context that he had no idea about the Organite. We was figuring out what Organite was live.
In real time.
Yeah.
And that was part of the joke because we were asking him about it. And he's like, yeah, magnetic waves, it's just ancient Egyptians.
Yeah, and I know what gave that off because every time we asked the question, he was like, "We about to see. Look,
We
watch.
brought
Yeah, watch the
to see
video.
it.
Yeah,
Because
And
I
then-
brought it up as a topic from a video
That's
that
what
I had just watched.
That's
I
what-
never told niggas that I was a master of Organite.
That's what
I'm
that
saying.
never happened. I was
Yes,
never
you
like,
did.
yo, this
Yes,
is
you
new
did.
shit I'm doing. Y'all need to do this too. I was like, yo, I watched the video.
Well, you have to remember-
I want to share it with you niggas.
You have to remember, Tone, when we played that video, you only watched a few minutes of it.
Wait.
I told you niggas that.
Lauren,
After we played it.
I literally told you I haven't watched the whole video.
Listen to what
I
he just said.
started watching the
Listen,
video and I was
starting
like,
over talk.
this would be good for
He's
the
starting
pod.
over talk.
Let me stop
He's
here
starting over talk.
and watch it on the pod.
Listen to what he just said. I wanted to show my boys. You see how much compassion is behind that? That's why he's mad, because he was actually excited about this, that, I found something. And he took offense to it, which I said, I apologize. I wasn't trying to shit on your Organite, but you didn't know a damn thing about it. You barely knew it was a mineral. You didn't know where it came from. You still don't know where it comes from.
Watch the film. And you don't talk about where shit comes from.
Ask me.
Don't talk about where shit comes from when you got that fucking copper necklace
Ask
on your
me.
neck, nigga.
Ask me.
Fuck that stone.
Okay. You're going to hell.
Wow.
Because this stone.
Coming from a nigga wearing a bloodstone. He
Took
don't
a
even know he
left turn.
worshiping the devil.
Yeah, that thing's supposed to make you
Fucking
better, isn't
fool.
I'm walking with Christ consciousness around my neck.
And it's not helping you think clear. Christ consciousness made you not shoot a woman, but made you smack her. That's what Christ consciousness did for you.
Discernment.
it? So we're finished with those things, but I wanted to bring this up for you, Nobles, because you always butcher this word,
Yeah, he fucks that shit
and I
up.
wanted to bring it up for you.
It's facetious.
No.
Yep.
It's literally facetious.
No. So
You said that shit like a kid.
It's facetious.
no. So let's listen to it and let's
Okay.
find out.
Okay.
You may be right. So I'm willing to learn.
He's trying.
I'm willing to learn.
What he's
I'm
trying
willing
to
to
do.
learn.
You're willing to learn.
I'm willing to learn
Which
if I'm
is
incorrect. If I'm incorrect, I'm willing to learn.
Let's learn.
All right. You ready?
Facetious.
That's not what you
Facetious.
just said.
That's not what you said.
Say it again.
Say it again.
No, don't
Put your
play.
head-
Don't
put
play.
your- put your
Don't
headphones on,
play.
'cause
No,
you need to
don't
hear
play.
it.
Don't play it.
No,
Let him say
play it again.
Let him say.
No,
Don't
yeah,
play
no,
it.
say it, say
Let
it.
him say.
Facetious. Play it again.
That was the most perfect
Play it again.
you've ever
Play
done
it again.
And that still wasn't right.
Play it again.
All right, I will.
Facetious.
Facetious.
Finally said it right.
So first
Facetious.
like, are y'all serious?
facetious
Are y'all
is wrong.
serious?
Facetious is wrong.
Facetious. It's
That's
the same
wrong.
thing.
That's wrong.
It's the
That's
same
wrong.
It's
thing.
facetious.
No, it's not.
Facetious.
Facetious is the word. And I just wanted to get this.
You can hear the difference.
Here's the
What are
thing.
y'all?
Here's the
Here's the
difference.
thing, Nobles. I think you're an intelligent individual, right?
Oh God.
And you use this word so often and you say it incorrectly every time. I think people who are looking on may think you're not.
You think I care about? First of all,
Here's the fix.
there's nothing they can say because they're watching me. And that'll always be my fucking up on them. I don't give a fuck. But as far as facetious, nigga,
Nigga, why'd you be
I
stupid?
can't believe y'all did that. Facetious?
He's still. It's okay.
It's
fine. I
ringing
guess
better
that's-
now.
Are y'all
It's
serious?
almost like he fixed it for you.
Y'all
It's like,
serious?
Ever since you challenged him, he's been hitting it. Hit it again. One more.
Really?
Say it. Come on. What old time say? Facetious. It's easy, right? Do it.
Oh my! I'm so glad I'll never see you in a movie. I'm so happy. I've never seen because if I had to see that fucking terrible acting in a movie, nigga, I might.
Terrible acting in the movie. You're gonna be so upset. You're gonna write a bad review, and you're just gonna go home.
Nigga, god damn it!
The facetious ass.
But
What's another challenge for him? There's some
That's
other
the only-
shit
that's
he
the
be
only one I
fucking
had.
up.
That's
He
the
be
only one I
fucking
had.
up a lot of words.
That's the only one I had. He
fucking
said
up a lot of words.
It's one of his favorite
So I don't
words.
stutter over him. But shout out to what's that nigga named CM9904. Yeah,
WM9904.
WM9904. Yeah, fuck you, nigga. This Bloodstone is mine, nigga. Wasn't no 360, but shout out to everybody that's been watching. Was that the only wild one?
Those were the last ones.
The last ones.
We're falling off. But shout out to everybody that's been watching this video. Like I said, yeah, man. I want you to be more vulnerable. You know what I mean? This episode, I feel like it's just been about a lot of vulnerability. How to be vulnerable.
Not really. Not really.
What do you say to that?
We didn't learn shit about you. Think about that.
We didn't learn nothing about you,
What
too.
did we learned a lot about me.
Yeah, that you're not vulnerable,
We
but
learned
that's
a lot.
that's something
Too
that's known.
much.
But LOI, any more questions or concerns, please leave them down below. It can literally be about anything. We will get to it. LOI the show on IG, and we are hosting a show because we can actually talk about it. We're hosting a show 4/3. Yes, 4/3/4/3/4/3, April 3rd. April 3rd at the Poorhouse during Dreamville Week. We're dropping the lineup soon. But head to our IG, LOI the show, to see the snippet that we dropped. I think it's pretty good. White man behind the boards filmed it. I think he did a phenomenal job. He did his thingy thing. But,
Justin won a great award acting as a clueless nigga.
I won my my Emmy. Yeah,
You
yeah.
might be a type character for a nigga who just gets annoyed by people.
I
You
felt,
play that role very well.
I felt like the best actor.
Yeah, you
I
probably
was a
was.
good actor.
Yeah, because you're the
But,
only one who doesn't know yourself still, so it's
well,
easy to be other people, right?
Well, I'm waiting for you to prove that. I proved that you're not vulnerable. So we're gonna have to continue
didn't
this
prove
next
nothing.
episode.
That's a good. Let us know in the comments. Who's more vulnerable?
It has to be me.
Okay.
Well-
All right. It has to be you. It has to be.
Well, yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
That's vulnerable.
Stand on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 toes.
All right.
My toes are out.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah, and they're not in your Yeezy pods. Where are those at?
I don't know. And
Sounds
it's been
like
2 weeks.
you bought a $20
but
product.
like I said, there's nothing stupid you can buy for $20. It's gonna come when it comes, nigga. But
That's stupid in itself.
shout out to y'all. Please like, please share LOI the show on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts. It's been a wonderful episode. Please continue to have a good
And no
week.
stubble over my babes. I
Yeah.
said facetious perfectly.
Your
I never did.
your retarded voice sounds like your real voice.
Okay.
But shout out to y'all, man. Jay Nobles,
Tone Groove.
White Men Behind the Boards,
Yeah.
LOI the show, 3 Oak Mondays, Homeroom Tuesdays. LOI, you've been watching. Thank you so much. We